Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bon dia. How are you all? I hope everyone is cool. Let me know if you can hear me perfectly. Everything is okay. How about your health? How about the health of your account? Let us know everything. And also let me know exactly from where you are watching us. And are you the member of our community? That means are you a subscriber over here or not? Let us know everything. Then we will go for the price action. A new day, new or new day to make profit, new day to stay out from the chart. Everything will go step by step. Walaikum salam. Good morning, Madalona. Wakas, Tuva. Good morning. Marquis can hear you. Thank you, brother. Wakas, you are from USA. Okay, Wakas, you are new here, I guess, because I didn't read your name before. Mohit, hey brother, how are you, Mohit? Support from India. Thank you, brother, for being with us. Marquis, Sam, Florida, watching live. Thank you, Marquis, for saying that exactly where you are watching us. Thank you so much, brother, for confirming that. How about you guys? Is you good? Are you good? Sujivan, good morning, brother, from Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much. I will start to remember exactly from where we have our friends or our family member, our community member watching us. So Sujivan from Canada, Mohit from India, USA from Wakas, Marquis from Florida. Cool. Fanny. Good afternoon, Fanny. I think you are from Chittagong, Bangladesh, right? Fanny. Paul, good morning from Philippines. Wow, Philippines people are really so friendly. I had a lot of friends while I was in Malaysia, 2013. They were so friendly to me. Erdogan. Hello, Robin. Erdogan, you're from Turkey, right? Good morning, by the way, brother. I'm from Canada. You are new as well because I didn't see your name before. Shahid. Good morning, brother Shahid. Where are you, man? I was missing you, brother. Hope that you're cool, man. And welcome back again. Fanny, can you please briefly go through today's London session? I'll go for that. Fanny, no worries. From Korea, South Korea. That's cool. A is duck. Thank you, my brother, for letting us know that you're from Korea, South Korea. Yeah, you are in from Istanbul. Yeah, I remember Erdogan. You're from uh, Turkey, Istanbul, brother. Thank you, brother, for letting us know. We'll wait a bit more so that other people can join, and then I will go through the yesterday's session, the setup according to the 22 YT model. After that, we'll go for London session today and 7 a.m. kill zone. Then we'll go for today's expectation. Okay. Then you are from India. I thought you were from Chittagong, Bangladesh. My mistake. Okay, brother. I'll remember that you are from India. Okay, brother. Thank you. And Philip, you didn't provide the link to our Discord of your short film. Okay, I asked you to share the link through the Discord so that we can watch your short film. Okay, brother. If you have the time, please do that. How are you all? I hope that you guys are good. Don't forget to leave a like or thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up to this stream so that it will be it will go to new ICT traders who are struggling to understand these ICT concepts. And I believe that I'm making these concepts much more easier to understand and profitable. So please let us know. Sorry, please leave the like so that our YouTube algorithm can spread our YouTube link to other new people, new ICT traders. My English is not that good. Hope guys you can understand what I mean to say. Sometimes please forgive me because of my bad English. Would love to wait 4 more minutes. Then we'll start our today's expectation and everything. I'll go through that. uh, Overall, it's a very nice day, but today's Jackson day, so a bit confusing about the price. But I think it will be better. 7 days we're doing this 22 YT model. 7 days, one after another. So far, 7 winning days through our YouTube through our YouTube live streaming and Discord live. So I believe that people are getting confident to use this model, 22YT model, uh, to build their confidence. I hope so. But if it is not still so much confident, don't worry, I will keep going through this and you will count how many days you can make money through this model. I believe that day by day you will be more confident. I believe that, okay? And I'm trying my level best to make these concepts or make this setup more confident for you guys. Okay? Just you have to do the back test or forward test to build your own confidence. If you go to our YouTube channel, and from the YouTube channel, if you go to the study playlist, everything over there related to 22YT model. So if you watch that, I hope that the 22YT model, whatever information you need and whatever I'm doing over here, everything will be clear to you. All you have to do is you have to go through the study folder. Gangjong, good morning, brother. Just wanted to pop up and say hello. Hey, Gangjong, thanks for popping up and saying hello, brother. Good morning, Matthew. Kindly take a moment to smash that like button. Thank you, Tamimi. I'm happy for to have you here. Thank you, brother. Eagle Sniper. Hello, brother. Eagle, let me know where you watching from. Okay. Good morning, Tanmay. You are from Bangladesh. Julio. Good morning, Julio. Caesar. Really, Caesar. Good morning, brother. How was the day so far? The London session. I have showed you yesterday's London session by coming live about the London session. So I believe that it has boosted your confidence and you have got the beautiful setup by today. If you didn't, then I will explain that again. Same concept, same everything. London session, liquidity making session. Don't get confused. Just you have to believe me for a bit and then you have to do the forward test or back test to build your own confidence about the London session, liquidity making session. Good morning from Miami, USA. Hey, Juan, thank you, brother, for being with us. You're from Miami, USA. I'll try to remember that. Buen día, amigo. Saludos desde Mexico. Okay, you're from Mexico, Alberto. Good to have you, brother. Your live is buffering a lot today. Not sure if it shows slow internet or on your side. Let me check actually. No, it should not be buffering. Is it buffering, guys? Or is this my, I mean, I need to make sure that it's buffering or not. Is it clear or really buffering? Let me know, okay? Everyone, please do that. Good, good. Now, are you? I'm ready, done for the day. Just here to support and watch Wizard. Oh, okay, Julie, you're already done. That's cool, man. Okay, okay, okay. I'm here, brother. Okay, good morning, sir. Good morning. Kumar. Hello, Sensei from Germany. Okay, Arslan. You're from Germany. I'll try to remember everything. No buffering here. I'm from Algeria. Oh, okay, Eagle. You're from Algeria. Cool, man. The stream is not buffering for me. Good morning, Rai. No buffer for me. Okay, Marquis, you are good, bro. Okay, Neon, thank you, brother. I guess it's your side aim. I guess your internet is a bit slow because my internet should work perfectly. I'm paying a lot for this internet. So I think it's your side, brother. Mdalwana, thank you, brother, for confirming. Okay, let's go for the price action a bit. Then we'll come back again with the greetings and every other talking. Okay, so let's go for the. This is yesterday's AM session. That is the first opportunity according to the 22YT model. Market has cleared the buy side liquidity. There was the SMT over here with ES. Got the market structure shift. One of the beautiful market structure shift over here. Price came to this fair value gap immediately. That means within three candle, one, two, three candle after making that fair value gap. That was our sell side liquidity if you remember. That was a very nice trade around the AM session over here. That was the first trade according to our 22YT model. And I have found another setup over there, but as you remember, it was not an immediate reaction. Market take too long to come here to trade this gap, so I didn't take this trade. Instead, I went for this trade, but we had the same SMT market structure shift fair value gap. So you can take your entry from there. Fair value gap over here. That was the entry exactly from there. I pushed the button over here. That was the sell side liquidity. Market has cleared that sell side liquidity. After clearing this sell side liquidity, market has built new sell side liquidity. I'll talk about this later. Then market, no, I have to actually talk about that now. Otherwise, it's gonna be difficult. So it has built another sell side liquidity over here. Coming 1 minute chart. So it has left a sell side liquidity around here. This is the sell side liquidity. I was not interested to look for buy. All of this run, I will do nothing, do nothing, do nothing. Then I have shown you this entry first, which was inside the lunch hour, but really not interested to take this 22 IT model as I was looking for sell. That was the first trade inside the lunch hour, not interested to take it. Inside the PM session, a bit earlier, unfortunately, but even if you would love, doesn't want to push the button over here, market has provided another opportunity exactly inside the PM sessions from the same area. Okay. After cleared all of this buy side liquidity, I was looking for sell, got the market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction, boom, until this fair value gap. So as it is 40 handle, I just marked this one, but actually my sell side liquidity was here. So I could hold the trade for here, but as you have seen that market went higher again. 40 handle is more than enough for me for being profitable. Then this market went higher again, build another setup. That was the setup, didn't work over here. You can see my target same here, didn't work. I believe that I write it down actually to our Discord community that maybe it didn't work because of the FOMC. So market is actually waiting for the FOMC to provide me the run. So that is why maybe this didn't work. So there can be a 20 handle loss after getting all of this profit here, 73 handle, here 42 handle, then here 40 handle. After that, maybe you will get a 20 handle loss, and you should not go for this trade, by the way. Exactly with the FOMC candle, there was another sell opportunity. Of course, you should not go for that entry as well because it was exactly around the news time. So the volatility can stop you out. Okay, so you shouldn't go for that sell as well. But that was the setup I showed you. According to the 22 YT model, market has cleared the buy side liquidity, perfect market structure shift, immediate reaction from this gap. Just took 5 candle. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my mistake, 4 candle. It exactly came to this gap by 4 number candle after tapping to this candle. So the entry gap, I was targeting this gap, small gap, which was the last gap. So I was feeling like this market will fall for this gap. It didn't do that. Instead, it came to this entry gap. Still, that is 75 handle. I believe it's more than enough. You even don't need that 75 handle. Like 20-25 handle is more than enough for being profitable. That was yesterday's PM session as well as the morning session over here. 22 YT model. Okay. Now I'm going to remove everything. Coming to today's London session first. So for that, I need to go to the 15-minute chart. All I told you, London session is going to build the liquidity. It's not going to take the liquidity. The liquidity will be made in between 1 a.m. New York local time to 6 a.m. New York local time. But your pushing button is valid from 2 a.m. New York local time to 5 a.m. New York local time. That is all you have to do, or you have to think about pushing the button. If you have found a setup around 130, 135, 140, no, that's not valid. Your first pushing button has to be from 2 a.m. New York local time to 5 a.m. New York local time. If you are trading the London session for long time, then you can maximum go until 5:30. So 5:30 is your last opportunity to push the button. Okay, so this is that area I have marked where market is going to make the liquidity. As you can see, while this market came around 1, that 1 a.m. candle, okay, so market was falling. This was the first low. It can fall until this low to make the sell side liquidity, so that I will start to look for buy. After 1 or 130, market started to go higher. When it started to go higher, I will look on my left. Is there any kind of swing high? Let me actually mark this high. Swing high where this market is going for. So when you can see this candle came very near to this line, okay, I will go to my 1 minute chart and will start to look for setup. There is two type of setup. First, 22 YT model or highest, as it is a selling opportunity. Now I'm looking for sell. I'm not interested to see this high is going to be taken, so market didn't take the liquidity. it will make the liquidity, then it will take the liquid. No, it is not going to happen through our London session. London session is liquidity making session. As I showed you the entry yesterday, this is the first time market came to this very near to this high, right, from 15-minute chart. And of course, you need some kind of higher time frame. Of course, there is 15-minute last fair value gap, so there is no need to talk about the higher time frame. The highest gap is going to be my inverse gap. I have seen your uh, argument on our Discord. I just didn't reply over there. I thought that I will explain this to our live. Some of you have marked this setup actually here. You have marked that setup as the London session setup, and you showed the entry from here. Okay, so your entry was from there, and your stop loss, of course, above this high, and you have targeted 15 handle, which is kind of here. Okay, there. Now, is this the right entry? I'm not saying you're wrong, but I believe that, brother, you have to change your thinking, because it's not the right setup. According to me, it's not the right setup. Okay, actually, you have already, you're late. You should not push the button over here. It worked perfectly over here. Later it came here and it fall a lot. You can see a lot it has fallen, but still that setup is not valid from here, this gap. This is the first time this market came to this area, and this gap, if you take a closer look, this is the gap, highest gap, and it's not too far from this line. If this gap was here somewhere, then I wouldn't go for this setup. But as this gap is very near over here, right, like above this gap there was no, like, lot of price action, no lot of price action. So of course this is the valid gap to take the sell. While this candle has closed below this gap, the very next candle should be my entry over here. That should be my entry. Stop loss is going to be one tick above, or two tick, actually not one tick, two tick above that high, and your target has to be 15 handle. Okay, so something like that, that 15 handle should be your target. And after that, if you want to hold the trade for so long, like here below this lows, I have no problem with that. After 15 handle, I don't care about the price action anymore. All I care, did the London session provide me 15 handle or not? Come every day, go for 15 handle around the London session. 95 days out of 100 days, you will be profitable. That's my promise. Just think about the London session liquidity making session. So that was the first opportunity yesterday. So market has built the buy side liquid. Sorry, from today, market has built the buy side liquidity over here. After building the buy side liquidity, that was the first opportunity to go for the sell. And of course, if you have found another 22 IT model, you can go for that 22 IT model as well. Whatever you will find to the top, that is your model to go for the sell. Either this gap or 22 IT model. You can't think about buy, you have to think about sell, because market has built the buy side liquidity. I would love to go to 15-minute chart one more time. So this is the 15-minute chart. While this market came here, made the buy side liquidity, then it started to fall. When it is falling, I will look for every swing low. Can it make the sell side liquidity as well to provide me another buy setup? Okay. So this is a low. This is the second low. I will go back to 1-minute chart. When you can see this market, that is the 15-minute low. Okay, over here it came very near to this low. This entry is bit confusing here because the gap is too big, and I'm just showing you. Okay, this is that gap has been built over there around this area over here. When it has been validated as a inverse gap, the next candle tap to this gap, so there will be the entry. I'm saying you why it's a bit difficult, sorry, risky. I'll tell you that. So below this low, it's near about 17 handle. Okay, so I should put it around 15 handle because that is the maximum loss for the London session for me. And if my maximum target is 15 handle as well. Yeah, it worked perfectly over here. I have seen that, but I really don't appreciate this entry where you see this market was not very near to this low from 15-minute chart. It was not very near to this low. It was a bit higher. Okay, it doesn't look like a liquidity making area to me, but of course, according to the logic, I can't ignore this buy. I saw that some of you has or marked that setup as well. But I really don't appreciate this type of setup. Instead, I really appreciate this type of setup where this market come very near to this line, buy side liquidity. In this type of situation, as you can see here, market fall around this area and made the sell side liquidity again with from the 15-minute chart. Okay, so from the 15-minute chart, you can see this market came here around this area and made the sell side liquidity. So while this market is below this line, I'm not sure that where this is going to close. Okay, right? I don't know that. So if I go to 1-minute chart, and there is another setup from 1-minute chart. This is the gap you can see over here around this area, which is below that low, right? Gap over here. Now, for example, this candle has closed above this gap, and this is your entry from the next candle. That is your entry. Stop loss below this area, below that low, and your target is 15 handle. Maybe it has worked perfectly. I have to take that risk. From 15-minute chart, I have no idea, is it going to make the liquidity with this low, or is it going to take that liquidity by body close below this low? As a hindsight, I can see that it has taken that liquidity, so it didn't build the liquidity over here. But when this market is below here, you will wait for this setup. If the candle already closed below this low and you are looking for a setup after closing below this low, this setup is not valid. For example, this setup has been created by this candle, okay, but it was going to close below this low. In that type of situation, I have nothing to do. I have to take that risk. But if you have seen, the body has already closed below this low from 15-minute chart, and the next candle has provided you the entry opportunity over here around this area. Never ever go for this trade. Never ever go for this trade. 22 YT model, market structure shift, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap, boom. No, please don't go for this trade because it didn't build the liquidity over here. So that is why should not go for that trade. But brother, it worked perfectly. Please don't go for that. You will regret a lot of time because most of the time it doesn't work. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't work. But if this candle, remember the 15-minute candle, same setup has been created from this candle before closing, so it went bit higher, then it closed over there. In this type of situation, you have nothing to do because you don't know that is the body going to close below this low, or it is going to make the, so I mean the week. Okay, so something like that, it fall until this area and then went higher. So is it going to go higher and build the obvious liquidity over here or not? You have no idea. But if you see clearly, body has closed from 15-minute chart and the next candle has created the setup, don't go for that trade. It's a request to all of you. Okay, so that you will be able to what to say, I mean the avoid some losing trade, if you understand. And then finally this market came here below this low, but it was outside of the session, so I'm not interested to go for that buy over here. Let's go to the 7 a.m. Because 7 a.m. is something I have already taught you about. The 7 a.m. is important to explain over here. So this is the 7 a.m. You can see here. My interest to see exactly from 6:30 what happened. Market came inside the 6:30, then it went higher. Did it clear any relatively equal highs? No, nothing. So when the market didn't clear any kind of liquidity in between 6:30 to 7, I have no trade from 7 a.m. New York local time. Instead, I have to wait to see what 7 a.m. is going to do. So if you see this, there is a high, there is a high. It's not even the relatively equal highs. Then this market came here, take that swing high, nothing to do. Then it has also built the liquidity here. It was absolutely messy over here. No relatively equal highs, no relatively equal lows, nothing was over there. So in my opinion, there should not be any trade. You will understand perfectly what I'm saying if you come. Okay, and I don't have the time actually. It's already 9:16. But if you go to the yesterday's price action, I've already explained this 7 a.m. Today's 7 a.m. has no opportunity to trade over there. Some of you has marked the 22 YT model over there, and then you have done a lot of things. But to be honest, there was no setup for me. I have no idea how to trade this area where market didn't clear any liquidity in between 6:30 to 7, or after 7, even after 7 it didn't clear any liquidity with the displacement. So I don't have any trade over here. If you ask me, today's a London session has provided me a beautiful setup from this gap which was the only setup for me, and this market perfectly worked over here around the London session. So that's all about this. Now come to the point, today's price action. Here, if you take a closer look around this area here, that is the sell side liquidity I'm watching. I really would love to see this market is going to clear this sell side liquidity and going to reach to this gap. So until this gap, I really would love to see the falling. So I want to see this market will keep falling for daily fair value gap. What is that daily fair value gap here? I really want to see this market will keep falling, clear this liquidity, and will come here. If it is overzealous and break this gap, then I will look for this volume imbalance, which is the real liquidity point. So until then, I'm more interested to look for bearishness. If you go to the weekly chart, this is that area where I have marked the daily gap. Actually, let me mark another gap so you'll understand. This gap is from the weekly chart, and this gap is from the daily chart. So you see it has been overlapped. I have precised the gap from weekly to daily, went for this gap. Going, I don't need this one more precisely. I want to see it will come for this gap. Then if this gap is broken, this volume imbalance will be, it's a long-term discussion, but right now it's my interest to see that this market will come for this daily fair value gap. So I'm bearish actually from my very high time frame. Now let's come to the hourly chart. This is the hourly chart. From the hourly chart, if you take a closer look here, you have this clean sell side liquidity over here, which I'm going to mark around this area. This is a very clean, which has been created by yesterday. And as this sell side liquidity is over here, I'm not interested to see this market will go higher without clearing this sell side liquidity. At the same time, this is the hourly bearish gap that will be much more clear when I'll be in 15-minute chart. But right now, from the hourly chart, I don't have any buy side liquidity. You can see clearly there is no buy side liquidity, right? Everyone is a single swing high, single swing high, single swing high, single swing high, single swing high. I don't see any resistance level over here, so I'm not interested to look for buy or anything. As well as there is no bullish fair value gap or bullish period that can stop the market, send the market higher. More importantly, this fall, though it came to this gap over here, a very small gap, as it is very difficult to mark from the hourly chart. You can see it's a very messy price action, right? All of them are bull candle, bull candle. I have to switch to a 4-hour chart, and if you come to the 4-hour chart, you'll be able to see that it has traded this entry fair value gap over here. This is the entry fair value gap, this is the last fair value gap from 4-hour chart. It has been reacted from there, but yesterday, I don't remember the name of that guy who asked me about the, I think it was Jamie, uh, asked about the entry gap. Entry gap has been worked already over here. Market tapped to this entry gap, went higher. So it has been used already. I don't want to see it is going to reuse this gap one more time. Instead, I would love to see it is coming to this last gap. On other word, there is a very small gap. I really don't mark those type of gaps because they are too small, very small. I don't mark them, to be honest. But if it come here, maybe as a hindsight, if I see it has been reacted from that small gap and then started to go higher for all time high, as a hindsight, I'll mark this gap. But right now, this gap, I don't have any value. For me, this gap is the most valuable gap, but I'm expecting this market will fall and it will come over here. From 4-hour chart, you can see a clean support over here. This is the support. If I was a retail trader, I would see this as double bottom, right? So this is a very strong zone that market can't break. Buy to the I mean lower price, sell to the higher price. So this market is going for the all-time high. This is the lowest price. Take the buy from there, and this market is going to go to the premium again. No, it's not going to happen like that way. It was just a reaction so that people can engage to this price action. They can enter over here. Okay, they will take entry because it's a bullish run, and they're going to believe this is a very strong support. So while this market started to go higher and started to fall, it will go higher again a bit more. They will add more over there. Oh, okay, I missed the buy from here. No worries, I'm going to change the market, going to take the buy here because this market is going for the all-time high. I was not able to buy to this premium area or higher price, so this is the lower price. So buy to the cheap price, sell to the costly price. Okay, so they're buying here. I would love to see this market will stop them out, then it will go higher, or maybe it will break this gap and will go for the next volume imbalance over there. I would love to see that. So my bias from 4-hour chart and the hourly chart is bearish. I'm explaining everything, guys. Your job is to focus over here. It's nothing very complicated. If it doesn't work with that analysis or with that concepts, for example, I'm looking for sell, but it would love to go higher, I will do nothing, right? Or maybe I will change my mind depending on some kind of PDRA that no, I'm not interested to look for buy sell anymore. I'll look for buy again. So let's go over there. This is the 15-minute chart. This was the fall from yesterday, if you remember. Okay, that was the fall has been created from this gap. Remember the last gap from 15-minute chart? It has traded that gap over here, and then boom, market has just fallen, came here. Did it take the liquidity, trade the 4-hour bullish fair value gap? Remember the 4-hour last fair value gap I've shown you? No, it didn't do that. So if you were ever lost, look for your swing low, what it has done over there. Did it build the liquidity, or did it take the liquidity, trade some kind of resting place, which is called fair value gap, then respect it? Or did it leave the liquidity? If it leave the liquidity, wait to take that liquidity again. Why this market was going higher? Because this is another last fair value gap from that 15-minute chart. So it came exactly to this last fair value gap. It doesn't need to reach until the last fair value gap. But as it has reached to this last fair value gap, no objection over here. From 15-minute chart, this is that 15-minute chart, where market came to this last fair value gap from 15-minute chart and then started to fall. When it is falling, how did it fall? Is there any kind of falling thing that can tell me that, oh, okay, now I can think about the sell? Look over here, this high has been taken over here by a shallow run. It is called obvious liquidity. Go to your chart, mark that high and that high. You will see that this high has been taken over here, as well as in E-mini S&P failed to take that high. Okay, this high and that high, they are the same. Look at this low and that low. So you have already have the SMT over here. Today, while this market is falling, not only today but also yesterday as well, when the market was falling, E-mini S&P is stronger. When the market is going higher, Nasdaq is stronger. So stronger sister has cleared the high. Weaker sister failed to take that high. What does it mean? A perfect SMT. For what? For the liquidity to wherever the liquidity is. Okay, so this market, I believe, will go for that liquidity over here. How do I know that it is not going for that liquidity? Instead, it will go higher. We'll look for some kind of buy side liquidity. Let's go over there now. Now, if you take a closer look over here, this is a buy side liquidity over here, right? That is a very strong resistance zone over here. That is a very strong resistance zone. So I have the buy side liquidity around this area. I have the sell side liquidity around this area. Here, this last fair value gap is important, because even if I'm looking for sell, I can't look for sell while this market will tap to this last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Same thing over here. Just before 9:30, look for your obvious fair value gap that is holding the market, which is, in my opinion, that one. Until this gap is not broken, I can't look for buy. If it is broken, then I will look for the buy. In this type of situation today, it is a very small range. Okay, it's kind of 32 handle. Maybe I'll miss the trade and I will miss the buy. I'm not interested to take the buy from here. I will try to keep looking for selling opportunity, because I believe this market will fall for this sell side liquidity, as I have explained from the very high time frame. But of course, this gap is my highest priority. So until this gap, I will keep looking for sell. Then if this gap is broken, I'll look for that sell side liquidity. Until it is not reaching here, I'll look for sell. Unfortunately, market doesn't want to fall. It come here, closed there. Okay. Then any kind of lower manipulation, I'll look for the buy. How long I can look for the buy? For this buy side liquidity, and then I'll look my back if there is any other buy side liquidity, which is here, a small buy side liquidity. I can look for that buy side liquidity. But until this gap and this gap, okay, both of them are important, are not broken, any kind of buy is suicidal to me. Instead of that, every single time it will fall, I will look for, can it make more liquidity over there, so that that can be my target. Okay, so I have another liquidity. Why this one is liquidity? It is not very near to this low. How can you mark this liquidity? Always mark the liquidity from the body to wick, extend to the box, see if the box, if the price tap to that box or not. If you see it has tapped to this that box, so it's a very strong zone, or people are seeing this is a very strong liquidity. What did I show you from the 4-hour chart? Remember? uh, Actually forget about this. Okay, so those people who failed to take the buy, they will start to buy here. Any kind of buy run, they will add more, and then finally this market will fall and cleared all of them out. Okay, they will all be cleared over here from the hourly chart. Okay, so those people, all of these buyers, triple bottom, the strongest buy zone, it can't be broken, brother. I don't believe it is going to be broken. But this sell side liquidity, this sell side liquidity are going to be broken. That is my belief. Now let me go to the 1 minute chart one more time, and I'm going to add more things over here. Look over here. By the way, let me remove this box because that was the liquidity. Look at this box. It is called new week opening gap. No sell is valid while this market is above this new week opening gap. So maybe there will be a very beautiful 22 YT model here. Don't take that sell. Why? Because it is above the new week opening gap. So if the body close below this new week opening gap, start to look for sell until this 15-minute last parallel gap. That is your zone where I believe this market will fall first. And then if it can break this one, this will go for that sell side liquidity. If it really would love to go higher, I will wait for this box to be broken. More importantly, this new day opening gap to be broken. Then today's new day opening gap. Okay, then I will think about that buy side liquidity. Otherwise, I'll not frame any kind of buy setup over there. I'm done with my analysis, and I believe that I will work with that things. Okay. Thank you guys for listening to me. Make sure that you have pushed the like button. You have subscribed to our channel if you are new. It's number 8 days where we are going to frame the 22 YT model. 7 winning days, 100% winning. Every day I came live. You can watch. Everything is in YouTube. You guys can check it. Okay. 7 frame. I have framed 722 YT model. Not like after taking 2 losses I have framed a winning trade. No. First, first thing I pushed the button of frame the trade is the winning trade. 7 days in a row. So today is 8th number day. Just remember today's Jackson day. The whole day is at the Jackson Symposium. So guys, please be bit careful about that, because like today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, that means Saturday, is the lowest probable day to trade because of that Jackson Symposium news. Go to your calendar, you will be able to see it. 1 minute to left before 9:30. I talked a lot. Sorry for that. Guys, please push the like button and subscribe to our channel. Make it 11,000 subscriber by the end of this month. It's a request to everyone. Your one subscription can make our days. This is 9:30 actually. Come on, baby, you're not fine. Oh, oh, baby. So guys, I have got my market structure shift over here. After taking the liquidity, it has built the market structure shift. I'm not sure that it will leave me any opportunity to take the entry, but we'll see. Okay. So after taking the market liquidity, it has given me the market structure shift. Look where the market is right now, below this new week opening gap. Is there anything that is going to stop me to take this entry? Nothing. What is the fair value gap? So far, this is the fair value gap. So far, I'm not sure that it is going to leave that fair value gap open or not. Then I will wait for 3 candle to maximum 5 candle to trade this gap. If the entry is going to happen above this new week opening gap, I'm not going to take this trade, or above the min threshold. Sorry, CE. Okay, I don't think so. This entry is valid anymore. The reason is, look, this entry here, this is that same gap. It is above the new week opening gap. As I told, even if it works, I don't care. I'm not going to take the sell if the gap is above the new week opening gap. So even if it fall, tap to this gap and fall, take the sell liquidity, fall for this sell liquidity, I'm going to sacrifice all the trade because I can't go against the new week opening gap. Maybe it will work, but I'm not going to take this trade. Okay. At the same time, let me mark the first presented gap. According to me, to the first presented gap, we will see if the first presented gap 25 handle works or not. Okay. The stop loss has to be above that candle and target has to be maximum 25 handle. That is the first presented gap entry, but not the 22 IT model. Is it 22 IT model? Yes, sir. That is the perfect best 22 IT model. But I'm not able to take this trade as the setup has been created above the new week opening gap. If it was below the constant encroachment, I could go for that trade. As it didn't do that, I will not take that trade because I don't want to go against the new week opening gap. If you want to push the button, I have no problem. But we will see the first presented gap if it works or not. Okay, so market tap to this gap according to the first presented gap. Okay, target is 25 handle, stop loss is one tick above that high. It's not 22 YT model entry. This 22 YT model entry is not valid to me. Why? Because today, the stop loss, the entry is above the new week opening gap. I am not going to take any kind of entry while the market is above the new week opening. Today, first presented gap didn't work. It worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days, but today it didn't work. I'm going to remove this 22 IT model. As I told you, the gap was above the new week opening gap. I'm not able to take that buy from here. Now, is this a buy setup to you? Go for that buy. I have no problem. I don't see any buy setup over here. If you have found the buy setup, go for that. I have no problem for waiting. So I will wait for the perfect setup, then I'll go for the trade. I need to keep maintaining my winning strike. Winning strike. So 7 winning days. I would love to love to have the 8 number winning day. No, no SMT. Market liquidity. Market has cleared all the liquidity here. Why didn't work according to you? Because it is above the new week opening gap. If the setup is above the new week opening gap, there is 90% possibility it is not going to work. New week opening gap is the strongest fair value gap. So I can't go against the new week opening gap. My entry has to be below the constant encroachment, at least below the constant encroachment. The best is below the new week opening gap. That is the best. Never ever try to go against the new week opening gap. It can simply change the bias. Even if there is a very strong sell side liquidity, it doesn't care. I really don't care. If the body is above the new week opening gap, it can simply keep going higher. So it is a very strong gap. Even all of the PDR I have seen, according to ICT himself, this is the strongest PDR, the new week opening gap. The second strongest is new day opening gap. Third on is the last fair value gap, according to me. Red folder news at 7:45 and 8. There is news. Okay, we have PMI around 10, home sales around, sorry, 9:45, 10. Oh, okay, I'm not going to push the button until the news. Let's wait for the news. If you wanna take buy, please go for that. I will not go for the buy. I'm just waiting. So some of you can see that market has cleared the sell side liquidity here. This is your market structure shift. I don't know where is your fair value gap, but maybe there is your fair value gap here somewhere. I don't know. And you would love to take the buy, go for it. I'm not going for the buy. Even if I miss it, I don't care, but I will not go for the buy. Brother, do you recognize one of assets close above previous high and another asset weak close below the previous high as SMT? Right now, I have the SMT here. I have the SMT right now. Yet, okay. I don't know it is going to paste like this way or not. I have the SMT here now. Happy to see that. Shall we call there is an SMT 15-minute time frame between? Yeah, in 15-minute time, we have already the SMT. We have the SMT here. Look, look, this high has been cleared over here, but this high didn't clear here. If you look, this high has been cleared over here. It has been cleared, but in ES didn't clear the high, the same high here. It didn't clear. So we have the SMT already over there, and I'm extremely bearish. Even from 1 minute chart, we have the SMT, new SMT from 1 minute chart. So far, I'm not sure that it is going to be like that way or not, but still we have the SMT over here. Need to wait, okay, brother. To be honest, just need to wait a bit more. But if you would love to take the buy, please go for that. Don't blame me that brother I missed the trade because you were looking for buy sell, so I didn't take the buy. It can go higher. I have no problem with that, but I can't take the buy as I have the sell side liquidity here and here. These two sell side liquidity should be taken by today, in my opinion. So I'm more interested to look for sell instead of taking buy. But the area is bit difficult for me because of this new week opening gap, as well as we have two news around 9:45 and around 10. I really don't care about 10 a.m. news, but I really care about 9:45 PMI news. PMI is sometimes it's a killer, so I would love to be bit patient over here. The SMT, is this swing low valid for shifting market structure? No, it's not valid for shifting market structure. No, brother, of course it is valid. Go for it. Go for it. I don't have any problem. But this swing low is not valid for me as a market structure shift. Market went to the 50% of the opening gap, so it can start to fall. Take that sell side liquidity. I will miss this trade if it do that, because first of all it is above the new week opening gap. Secondly, we have news around 9:45, which is PMI. very, very, very difficult to trade this PMI news. So please take your decision wisely. Don't rush. I promise you, brother, you will get more opportunity. You will find more beautiful setup if you don't rush. Promise you, brother. It's time to wait 3 more minutes for the news. Then we'll see. Even if this sell side liquidity is taken, don't worry. You have new sell side liquidity here, right? This is the exact area where market should go, at least until here. So this is a range. You can see here from there to there. It's a huge range, 90 handle range, something like that, or 100 handle range. So you will get a lot of opportunity to take the sell. Just don't rush over here. Below this new week opening gap until this gap is near about 100 handle. No need to rush. Let the news go, then we will see if we find something good. Can you show me new week opening gap? I can't see on my chart. This new week opening gap from July 20, 2025. July 20, 2025. Friday close, Sunday open. So go to July 20 from your daily chart. You will see this new week opening gap. I repeat one more time. If you would love to take the buy, please go for it. I will not go for the buy. I will only look for sell, at least until this gap. Okay, so if you want to take the buy, please go for it. Hey Jinshid, hello brother. Guys, please push the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel if you are new. 10,972 subscribers. So far I have got one subscriber. Need 8 more subscribers. Please push the like subscription button. Make it 10,980 by today. Tomorrow 90 and Monday 11,000. Wow, boom. Did ICT insist that the first presented gap or after 9:30? No, ICT already told that 9:31 gap can be the first presented gap, brother. He has already told. Though it takes long to say that, but yeah, he told that 9:30 candle can be the first presented gap. I struggle a lot with people about that 9:30 candle because before ICT confirming that, people just keep coming and they told that, oh, that is not your first presented gap. ICT told it can't be your first presented gap. Finally, ICT told it can be the first presented gap. Are you saying that this new week's opening gap? Yeah, that is the new week opening gap, brother. This week's new week opening gap is way higher. Look at the daily candle. That the new week opening gap from July 20, 2025. That's the new week opening gap from July 20, 2025. I keep the new week opening gap for 5 weeks, maximum 5 weeks. Okay. I know that it will fall, but I believe that I will miss this trade. Okay. So this is the news candle. Let's see. Mm-mm. Okay. Maybe I'll miss it. Okay. Not in rush. Still now I don't have any market structure sheet. I don't have any market structure sheet. If you have any, go for that trade. I have no problem. I was looking for sell. I found that fall. I'm not in rush, not going to push the button. I will miss it, I'll miss it. But not going to go for the chasing price. I'm not going to do that. It has been cleared, so I'll go to. I don't have any market structure sheet, nothing. No, it doesn't look like choppy market. Sorry to say, brother, but it doesn't look like choppy market yet. But it will be confirmed after this candle close. So if this candle doesn't close in a nice way, then it can be choppy. But yet it's not choppy market. So market was waiting for the news actually. Some of you can think this is your 22 YT model. Okay, so this is your gap to take the entry. If there is another gap, you can push the button from that gap. I don't have the market structure shift. I'm not going to this trade. If you would love to go for the sell, I have no problem. Maybe you will take the sell from here to until this gap. Go for that. I have no problem. But I don't have the trade yet. I don't know where you will put your stop loss. No idea. Maybe you will put it above here or maybe above here. I have no idea where you will put the stop loss. I don't have the 22 YT model. I'm not going for this trade. You will see the power of 22 YT model. There is no 22 YT model yet. There is no market structure shift. So this gap is not valid for me to take the entry from there. Okay. So I don't have the 22 YT model. I'm not going to take any trade around here. Who is in a trade right now? Sell or buy? Is there anyone who is in a sell or in a buy? I don't have the Yeah, I don't have the first presented gap order block as well, Marquis. I don't have the first presented gap order block as well. For example, this candle has closed there and the next candle closed below this candle, it will be my first presented gap order block. But until now, I don't have any first presented gap yet. First presented gap order block yet. Okay, I got the news short on paper. Roy, that's cool. If you trade through your paper, no problem. But never ever try to trade with your real money the news candle. Don't do that. Sometimes it is highly volatile and you won't be able to put your stop loss. The stop loss is not going to work. So be careful about that. Be very careful about that. Okay. I'm short 341. Okay, brother, best of luck. Uh, if you get your boom, let us know. I'm not in a trade right now. I'm waiting. Looking for new low. Let's go, Hamad. Let's see, brother. It'll work maybe. Still $62. Okay, brother. Short 930 fair value gap. Okay, Shanju. And I'm stopped. Okay, sorry for that. Stopped out, brother. Those guys with me for last Tuesday. Your job is to wait for the setup for 22 YT model setup. I'm here to show you the beauty of that model. So wait and be with me. By the way, if this candle close like this way, it can be the consolidation day for the rest of the day, okay, or rest of the hour. It can be consolidated because 930 candle has already confirmed as a small body long week. But it can happen if you have a news after 930. It can happen sometimes. But if this candle do the same, then it can be a consolidation day for the rest of the morning session. Consolidation candle, yes, Fanny. True, brother. Me too, Shamju. Yeah, just wait, brother, okay? Can you explain why is that not 22 MSS? Please watch the video from the study folder. I have already made two video about market structure shift. Everything will be clear to you, brother. The market doesn't respect the bearish fair value gap, but the bullish one respected does that an indicator for the bullish market? No, that's not the indicator for the bullish market. Bullish market is will be confirmed if this 15-minute gap is broken. Especially this gap is broken, then it will be confirmed as a bullish market. Until then, it's not a bullish market. In a short term, if this gap is broken, then it can go for this buy side liquidity. Otherwise, it's a bearish market here. I'm not interested to look for any kind of bullish fair value gap over here. Nothing over here. Only interested about this gap. So if this market come to this gap and then it started to go higher, then it is kind of risky to take the sell because that is the last gap. But until then, I don't see any bullish period over here that can stop the market and send it higher without this one. And again, I can be wrong. This market can start to go higher, but I'm not interested to participate in the buy down. So far, it seems like a consolidation set. I mean, seek and destroy mode to me. If the candle close with a small body long wick, then it can be the seek and destroy today. So yeah, it is something like let me show you this. This is Jackson Hole Symposium here. It can do that today, tomorrow, Saturday. These 3 days, it can do that. This news can do that. It can destroy, not moving anywhere, highly volatile, very wild price action. Everything can possible. I'm not in rush. I will wait for my setup very patiently and then go for the trade if I found any. Can you make a video to better understand SMT, please? Erdogan, I'm so sorry, brother. I can't do that in public. That is why I made it members only. In members only, there is a video or live all about SMT, but I can't do that in public. There is some reason, brother. I can't speak in public. So I'm extremely sorry because there are a lot of naysayers and they will mock a lot. Hope that you will understand, brother. Long from 23.1, target new highs. Okay, Lenny, best of luck, brother. I'm not interested to take the buy. Thank you, understood. No problem, brother. Could you explain why the 930 candle wasn't considered MA? This one? It doesn't have any wick. In short, it doesn't have any wick and it's clean lows. If you watch that market structure shift video, I promise you, brother, everything is going to be very clean, very clear to you. Just watch that video, brother. Marco is yet not confirmed. If this candle close will like that candle, small body long wick, then yeah, it is confirmed consolidation or like kind of seek and destroy. But yet, I'm not thinking about the consolidation. These type of things can happen if you have a red folder news in front of you. Okay, sometimes it happens because of the red folder news. So market actually wait for the news and with the news it expand a lot. I'm waiting to see that is it really because of the news or this is a seek and destroy profile. I need to be sure. Is it possible to have one on session with you? I don't think so, Em. I'm sorry, brother. I'm a very busy guy. I don't have that time to be honest. I will watch it on the weekend, brother Aziz. So the day after tomorrow, I will watch it, brother. I have already that in my mind. So this weekend, I will watch for Malaysian support and resistance, Aziz. It's interesting to note the opening range gap in the last 3 days have not been hit. It's true, man. It's really interesting to be honest. What is MSNR? Malaysian support and resistance. I don't know exactly what is that, but Aziz just suggested to watch that. Watch about that. I will watch about that. It's a new concept or something like that, I guess. This is a swing low which is valid for shifting market structure. See this low? It is valid for shifting market structure. Here, this is my market structure shift here. Let's see if it can make a fair value gap over here. And let me check the stop loss. If there is no fair value gap, this setup is not valid. Remember that. Okay, 20. It's a little volatile, so I'll take 23 handle risk. Okay. If there is no liquidity, sorry, fair value gap, I'm not going to take this trade. 22 YT model. Let's see if it can take me. I need an immediate reaction. That means within 5 candle, it has to trade this gap. A bit risky again. Around 10, we have a news, but I don't think so that news will be that much volatile. So I'd love to take that risk. And as the market is little volatile, so I took 3.3 handle 3 tick extra than my maximum stop loss. So my maximum stop loss, you know that 3 handle, 20 handle. I just took a bit more risk. Mhm. If it takes me, then I will take a partial here. If it takes me, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more, bit more. Come on, come on. Guys, be careful. We have a news around 10, so it can be a bit volatile, but still I believe it is going to work, and we'll see if it works. If it take me, I'll take a partial here, not 20 handle partial. We'll take the partial below this low. If it doesn't take me, instead without taking me, if it clear this low, I will remove this trade and I will stay quiet. Okay, not going to take any trade if it doesn't take me and clear this low, because that is my partial level. If I miss the partial level, I don't want to take that trade anymore. By the way, if it would take me, it would have already provided me 20 handle. Bad luck. Second candle. Within next 3 candle, if it doesn't take me, this entry is not valid. Come on, baby, all night, Friday night, all unite, hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor, I want you, baby. I repeat, if it doesn't take me and clear this low, I will remove this trade. And it has to take me within next 2 candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maximum 5 candle. This entry is not valid anymore as the liquidity area has been taken actually. Unfortunately, it didn't give me the trade. Actually, let me check the NQ chart. Yeah, it didn't actually give me the entry opportunity. Bad luck. That was the 22 YT model for me. A best 22 YT model. Market structure shift, fair value gap. All I needed to take entry over here, partial over there, target over here. Market just didn't take me. So I didn't want to take that trade anymore as the liquid partial level has been cleared. So I don't want to take this entry anymore. J. Maybe it will work because 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth number candle. Maybe it will work, but I'm not interested to take this trade anymore because the partial level has been cleared. Maybe it will work, okay? Still, it is valid, but as my partial level has been cleared, I'm not taking this trade. Remember why I didn't take the entry. I am not able to take the partial here anymore. So I didn't take the entry because market has first cleared this low, now gave me the entry. I don't want to take this trade anymore. You are learning the 22 YT model. Be patient with me, be strict with me. Try to find out why you should go for that trade, why you should not go for that trade. If you ever lost, look for your last swing low, what it has done. If you ever lost. Wouldn't it be better if it could tap to this gap and then fall? Wouldn't it be so better, brother? Just let me know. Like this 43 handle, boom. Already I would bagged 43 handle. It didn't give me. I'm okay with that. It's going higher. See this weakest sister has cleared the high. This high has been cleared by the weakest sister. This is also going to clear this high. Do you have any strategy for seeing trading? What do you mean by that, Aziz? Seeing trading, what does it mean, brother? Waiting for the perfect setup is always so boring, but if you have to do this boring stuff. If it was other days, for example, if it was other days, that candle would be my buy. If it was other days, okay, I am working with only my 22 YT model, so I'm not going for this type of trade. But if it was other days, that would be my buy already until this high. That would be my buy already. But as I'm working with only 22 YT model, I'm not going to take this type of trades anymore. Okay, so I will only go for 22 YT model. Why? Because of the fake SMT. ES has cleared this high, right? This guy is going to clear that high as well. This high. Keep watching. It is called fake SMT. How do you say this so confidently? See this? It is called fake SMT. Over here. This high, actually this high and that high, they are the same high, has been cleared over here. NQ is going to make the fake SMT to be corrected. So some of you see this SMT. You see this as an SMT. It's not SMT. It is called fake SMT. The market is going to correct the fake SMT. It is going to take that same high which has been already cleared by the weakest sister. It is going to correct that fake SMT over here. Swing trading. I never did the swing trade, brother, to be honest. Come come on, baby, all night. Friday night, I don't want you night. Hit the dance floor, I want you. Baby, all night, I want you. Come to me, I don't want you, come. What do you think? Enter for sale. No sale is valid. I have told that numerous of time until this market is above this new week opening gap, no sell is valid. No sell is valid while the market is above this new week opening gap. It's difficult today. The price action is difficult, is highly volatile. But look the what the market is doing. It's seek and destroy profile. Why? Because of Jackson Hole Symposium. It's seek and destroy profile. I will wait for the beautiful area to go for the trade. This entry, I'm saying that, like previously when I was not working with 22 YT model, that was my entry. In those type of days, you'd see that I have pushed the button from this first presented gap to look for that high. This is that high is going to be taken, so I have already pushed the button over there, take around 20 handle partial, put my stop loss to the break even, going to hold the trade for that high because it's a fake SMT. So I'm not working with this right now. I will work with 22 YT model only. So if there is a 22 YT model, I'll go for that trade. Otherwise, no trade is valid. For me, I'm not going for any other setup, nothing. Well, when I say something about fake SMT, okay, some of you start to think that, okay, this guy is wrong. It is the SMT, and he's thinking this is fake SMT and it is going to take that high. Okay, give me some time and see how it is going to breach that high because it is called fake SMT. 99% people doesn't know what is SMT means. It's just a confirmation, but it can be also a target. If you can find out the fake SMT, it also can be your target. But you have to understand what is called fake SMT. Which one is fake SMT? Which one is real SMT? For example, if I was in this trade, I have already taken the partial and put my stop loss to the break even. Trading is fun, brother. But please don't push the button because I will work only 22 YT model. I'm trying to show you how to wait for the setup. If the setup is presented over there, go for the trade. No need to take all of these things. No, you don't need to do anything like that way. As you have seen that I have put the limit order over there because that was my 22 YT model. Market didn't give me the entry. If it would go a bit higher, I would already packed 43 handle, packed 43 handle, right? But it didn't give me. I didn't take the trade. I'm waiting for the next opportunity. One bus has gone, no problem. Next bus is coming. No, it doesn't. It's not going for the London high, brother. Please don't add the things over here because I'm really fed up to keep showing you that when the London high is important, when the London low is important, previous day high is important, previous day low is important. I'm really so tired. I know that some of you just come as join here as a new. Try to be stay here for some more days. You will know everything because 90% concepts we know about the ICT is absolutely wrong, and I can tell that in live with so much confidence. Like I'm showing you the fake SMT over here, everything with so much confidence because we don't ask our question why it is SMT. We just say okay, it has taken made higher high in ES, higher high in ES, lower high in NQ, so it is SMT. We just see that, but it's not the SMT. Same for London session high, London session low, Asia session high, Asia session low. They're all the same. It's seek and destroy profile. We had the SMT here, remember? The SMT was here. That is why that cell was valid to me. It's not the SMT. By the way, how many likes did I get today? 5 likes? Are you kidding me? No, 75 likes. 189 people are watching and 75 likes. Is it fair, guys? What do you think? Is it fair? Make it 100 likes. Come on. Fear is 45%, 35% is bull, 20% is no opinion. I'm with this 45% people today. I'm bearish actually. I'll wait for the setup. Please strict with me. Be strict with me. See the fake SMT? Boom. As I told, if it was the old days, that was my trade already. I have already got my boom with so much confident that it is going to clear that high. So much confident. So everything is not empty. See here, look over here. It is called fake SMT. This is called fake SMT. That means market is coming for this, will come for this low as well. It is called fake SMT. It will come for this low as well. That low. This guy will come for that low. Sorry, not this guy. This ES will come for that low to clear. Remember that. To clear this low. It is called fake SMT. If I don't the find the setup, I will not go for the trade. By the way, if there is a setup now, 22 white model, I'll go for that sell because market is too far from the new week opening gap. So it's not exactly above the new week opening gap. I am able to take some partial in between new week opening gap, high, and here. So if there is a setup, sell setup now, I'll go for the sell setup. What is my high time frame period? You can see here, this is the gap. Market has traded this gap from 15-minute chart, which is my high time frame PDRA, high time frame. So all I need a setup, sell setup right now. If I find that sell setup, I'll go for that sell. If I find it now, okay, of course. We need to be patient for a good setup. Absolutely, brother. Please as well. Brother, I have told that on time that it's in the members only live. I can't say a lot of things in public because of the naysayers. Okay, there are a lot of ICT PhD holder. They will start to mock, and I don't like this type of things as I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a trader. I can't handle those type of mocking, and that is why I don't want to speak all of this shit in public. I just made it members only. You don't need to watch it, please. This fake SMT you don't need to. I don't think so. You need that. By the way, let me see if there can be a sell opportunity. Remember, this low, sorry, that low, market will fall. Not this guy. This guy will fall to take this low. And when this guy will start to fall, this NQ will follow her. This guy will follow her. It's cool, brother. Those of us with you so for long continue. Yeah, Sudhivan, I really know that, brother. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, now I got 100 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Now it's time to push the subscription button. Make it 80 subscriber by today. Please, 7 more subscriber. Is there anyone new here? Who is new here? Let me know who is new here and is not my subscriber. Come on, guys. Waiting for the setup is the most boring thing, but you have to wait. Have nothing to do. except waiting. If there is no setup. I'm new, joined yesterday. Oh, okay. Jugnu, where are you from, brother? Is Duck. Uh, is Duck. You are also new. Okay. Thank you, brother, for being with us. Thank you, man. Rajkumari Rai, you are also new. Okay, brother. I hope that you'll keep coming. You'll learn a lot. I didn't get any setup yet, so I'm waiting for the setup. If I find any setup, of course, I'll go for that. Nothing yet. Waiting for good setup. Yes, brother. Oh, Azdak, you are from South Korea. Thank you, brother. I'll try to I'll try to remember that. Jignu, you're from Punjab. You're my neighbor. Shivashankar, you are also new, brother. Kubai, you are new. No, you are not new, man. You disturb me a lot on Discord. By the way, guys, if any of you would love to join our Discord, it's absolutely free. You will find the link on the pin comment. Brother, 953 candle, where you marked MSS is in the 22 IoT model. What is the liquidity sweep? Cannot find. Liquidity has been swept over here. That has been liquidity sweep over there. After clearing this liquidity, as it was little volatile, this market has made another. It is called inside setup. Inside the setup here, sorry, inside that setup, this was a new setup. Inside another setup, liquidity has been cleared over there when this market was trying to fall. So I don't need a new liquidity sweep over here. By the way, if you are looking for buy, please go for that. I'm waiting for the sell opportunity, so I'll go for the sell only. Still now, I have no selling opportunity. I'm still waiting. Will NQ sweep London high? I don't see the London high or London low. Asia session high, Asia session low. So I have no idea are they going for that or not. I have this buy side liquidity. I know that if this gap is broken, this market will go for that buy side liquidity. So any kind of setup around this area, I will go for that buy for this buy side liquidity, which is the low probability to me. I really don't want to go for that. Instead, I would love to fall until this gap. So all of this run against my bias is making me happy because I'm getting a bigger range now. I don't look for London session high or low. I'm from Gujarat. Oh, okay, Jivraj, you are from Gujarat. You're also from India, your neighbor. Will NQK, what needs to happen for sell setup currently? Market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction to this fair value gap, boom. I miss those days where I would frame this type of setup from here to until the fake 70. I miss those days, but yeah, still waiting for the setup is not bad, right? Good morning, Jamie. Kuba, I disturb you because I want to learn trading, bro. I was kidding, Kuba. Don't take it seriously, man. You are really new, that's why you are saying like that way, but I really don't take anything seriously. So everything is fun. We all are learning here. Of course, you will ask me the question. You have the right. If this candle close as a bull candle, if it close as a bull candle, I repeat, if it close as a bull candle, this swing low is valid for shifting market structure. If it doesn't close as a bull candle, yet it is not valid for shifting market structure. That means this market will fall, close below this low. No, it's not my market structure shift. What are you waiting to happen? Market structure shift, fair value gap, Mickey. I'm from West Bengal. Hey, Rajkumari Rai, you are also from India, my neighbor. I have a lot of neighbor here. Who else is here from India? Is there anyone else who is from India? Now this swing low is valid for shifting market structure. If this market shift this low now with a fair value gap, that is my sell. The best case of scenario, ES will fail to take this high and this guy will take that high. I will have the SMT. That is the best case of scenario. Is there anyone who is from India? Uchuk, you're from India. Shanju, you're from India. Win equal highs at 23,369. We'll see that, brother, later. I'm not interested about equal highs now. I'm from Meghalaya. Let's meet in brother. You're from Meghalaya. Meghalaya is a really beautiful area. From Nepal. Yes, you're from Nepal. Cool, brother. Nepal is also a tourist area. I thought you said you will not take sell above the week opening gap. Yeah, I have already told that as I have the range. Look over here. If I take a sell around here, for example, here, I will be able to take a partial to the above of this new week opening gap, right? But if the sell was here, for the sake of this conversation, sell was here. I was not able to take the sell over here because I was not able to take the partial. If I can take the partial until market reach to the top of this new week opening gap, of course that sell is valid. The sell just above the new week opening gap is also valid if you are able to take the partial over there. So finally this market reach to this new day opening gap, which is from today. I need a strong fall now. I need a displacement now. I have already have the SMT around here. You can see there. I have already the SMT. All I need strong fall now to take the sell. But remember today taking sell is more easier on ES. If you frame the sell in ES and you look for the setup on ES, that is more easy to take the sell. Rider YT, you are also from India. Thank you, brother. Finally opening range gap filled. Yeah, the gap has been filled as well, so I can remove it. Thank you, brother. So my chart will be a bit clear. I have the SMT here so far. Let's see if it can keep that SMT. No, it didn't. SMT is just an confirmation. You don't need the SMT, okay? It's just in confirmation. Hey Maria, I really don't know what the data has been released. I depend on the price action. I have seen that market has made the support here, support there. If this market keep going higher, then all the supporters who have taken the buy here, they will be profitable. This market can go for this resistance zone, but I will change my mind if this gap is broken. Then I will start to think about buy. Until this market is below this gap, 15-minute candle didn't close above this gap, I will keep looking for selling opportunity for this support area, that support area. So that is why my bias is sell. I have no idea what happened in through the data. Okay, so let's see if I can have the market structure shift now so that I can frame my selling opportunity. But remember, today sell is more easy on ES. See here, market structure shift there, there. Maybe there is a gap. Maybe I'm not sure that there will be any gap or not. There is a gap. Okay, it's easier to take the sell from ES today because ES is stronger while the market is falling. And you can look for this fair value gap for. I will strict with here. By the way, if there is no gap, this sell is not valid. So remember that things. I really don't have any idea. help any gap or not. Still, this swing low is valid for shifting market structure. If it make another swing low like this, it is not going to be valid anymore for shifting market structure. I'm waiting for the NQ to take sell, not ES. It would be the best if there is an SMT actually. That would be the best case of scenario. Those people who are thinking that these guys keep talking, not framing any trade. Watch the live before last Tuesday. You'd see that already I have framed 2 to 3 winning trade. But now I'm working with 22 YT model only, so I'm actually a bit more patience over here. If it make another swing low, this swing low is not valid, will be not valid anymore as a market structure shift. If it make another swing low over here, so I don't want to see any other swing low. All I need, boom, displacement now. Brother, your bias is wrong. Market is going for that buy side liquidity. Am I losing anything? I don't think so. I'm losing anything. If the body close above this gap, then maybe the buy will be valid for this buy side liquidity. But yeah, I'll just let this go in this type of situation. But 15-minute body has to close above this gap. Until it is not closing above this gap, any kind of buy is not valid to me. No buy is valid to me. It work as well in in ES. Now the body has closed, right? Look, just look at this market structure shift. See here, market structure shift. I'm not going to take this buy because my bias is bullish, sorry, bearish. I will keep waiting for the sorry, sell setup. Look over here, market structure shift, fair value gap. There is your fair value gap, SMT. That means the liquidity taken. SMT here, buy, stop loss below this low, target is this buy side liquidity. Not going to take it because my bias is bearish, so I will only look for sell setup. I'm not going against my bias. If I find the sell setup, I'll go for that. I'm not bullish. I'm not framing the buy. I'm not taking the buy setup. I'll go only for sell. If it provide me the sell, I will go for sell. I repeat one more time. As my bias is not bullish, I'm not taking the buy. As the gap is broken, if anyone would love to, or whatever, like I have to change the bias, then I can change the bias. I'm not interested to change my bias. I would love to keep waiting for the sell setup. If I find the sell, I will go for the sell. At the same time, just keep it over here. Let me mark the sell setup if it provide me the sell. Valid market structure shift. That is a valid market structure shift. Let's see if I can find the sell now. I already got my market structure shift. I'm going to take this trade, breakaway gap. I'm not asking any of you to copy my trade. Entry gap. The entry is over here. Stop loss has to cover this breakaway gap. I have no other choice. And we'll go for this first presented gap top. Create limit order. Just this candle will close, I'll push the button. I'm not asking any of you to go for this trade. Please don't copy my trade. Let's see if it can take me. If it takes me, I'll try to take a partial below this low. And now I'm in this trade. Try to take a partial around here, okay? 3, 5 limit. Today's first trade. We'll put it here. Later I will place it over here because after taking the partial, I have to make sure that I have modified the order, okay? So after taking the partial, I'll modify the trade and we'll put it to the top of this first presented gap. Today's first trade. You can see here, I didn't push any other button. I'm taking a bit more risk, 34 handle partial. If any of you would love to strict with your 20 handle partial, you can be strict with 20 handle partial. I have no problem with that. I would love to take that risk for my first partial here. Now, if you would love to take the partial around 20 handle, it's more than enough. So please take your decision wisely. I will try to take the partial here and close my trade around 50 handle. By the way, when I push the button, it doesn't mean that 100% it is going to work. Don't think like that way. I'm feeling good with this sell, so I took that sell. If it doesn't work, I'm okay with that. This is my 22 YT model for today, second time actually, and gave me the opportunity. I went for this trade. It didn't work, I'm okay with that. From 15-minute charts, so far I can see the fake breakout. I still have no idea how to figure this out. The fake breakout, one body closed out this candle, the very next body has closed below this, below this gap. I still don't have any idea how to figure that out. Let's see if it can provide me my boom. Remember, my target is to the top of this first presented gap. I just put it here just to take the partial and modify my trade, I mean order. Just because of that, I put it over here. Come on, baby, your night, Friday night, want you night. Hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor, I want you, baby. Baby, I don't want you, come tonight. Baby, I don't want you, come tonight. I want you. And see a body close below this low actually. Very important to close a body below this low. If the body doesn't close below this low, instead just tap to this low and then started to go higher, I'll trail my stop loss. Night, Friday night, one unite, hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I want, baby, I don't want you come tonight. By the way, guys, if any of you has taken this trade, you guys can take an partial around 20 handle, okay? You don't need to take the partial over here, though I would love to take the partial here, but you guys can take the partial around 20 handle. Trust me, it's more than enough for being profitable. 20 handle, it's more than enough for being profitable. It has already given you 23 handles, so please try to do that. It's more risky to hold the trade until here, but if you take the partial here and then put your stop loss to the break even, 20 handle is more than enough for being profitable. Da, 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 da. I'm not believing this trade anymore, as it has just take that low and started to react, so I had to move the stop loss. Why is that? Because it can come back again until the last fair value gap to make the order block or something like that. Oh, by the way, I have the order block, actually my mistake. I have the order block already. Come on, baby, on night, Friday night, all you night, hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I want you, baby, baby, I don't want you, want you know. Stop loss to the break even. Partial has been cleared, right? Stop loss is to the break even. And if you don't say this is a boom, I will say that, brother, I have no idea how can I show you more beautiful things to wait for the perfect setup and then go for the boom. I would love to see the boom on the chat box, please. Come on, baby, on night, Friday night, one you night. Hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I want you, baby, baby, I don't want you come tonight. Baby, I don't want you come tonight. Don't want you come to. I don't want you come to now. Come on, hit my target. I want to say boom over here. A bit more, thank you. 8 days in a row, I'm showing you the boom from 22 YT model. Today, it's a 50 handle boom. 8 days in a row through my YouTube channel, through my YouTube live streaming. I'm showing you how to wait for the perfect setup, perfect opportunity, perfect pushing button, and perfect boom. Now I want to see the chat is full of boom. Thank you guys for writing boom. Thank you so much. Anyone has with this trade? Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, man. Awesome. Thanks. Why you are thanking me, Zebras? Hey, Jod, thank you for that boom. M boom. Rai Sharma boom. Imshi boom. Blum boom. Penny, entry from the volume imbalance, not the fair value gap. Yes, sir. Here, I put my limit order randomly, okay? I just don't know exactly. I put it over here. Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't put it exactly below this low. I think it was one tick below this low. If it wouldn't take me, I'm okay with that. But that was the setup for me. Let me check the NQ chart actually a bit. Yeah, in NQ chart, I guess it is also one tick below this. Whatever it is, I got my boom. Not going to go this. Not boom, kaboom. Hey, Mishi, thanks for that kaboom, man. Boom, boom. Short form 23330. Congratulations, 3303. Okay, you are more advanced than me. I really have to say like that way. Congratulations for the big boom, brother. I can hold this trade until this sell side liquidity is just not interested. It's more than enough for me for being profitable. 50 handle. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Rajkumar Rai. Boom. Thanks for that. Ellie. Amazing. Boom. But in my MNQ, it didn't take me so sad. I guess because it didn't tap to this gap. It was one tick below that gap. Unfortunately, my entry position was one tick below this gap. Fortunately, I have to say like that way. I had an obsession here while it didn't come here. I had to think this. I forgot to talk about that, but maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I have nothing to say. It never tapped to the fair value, didn't get me. How did you enter? I was one tick lower of that area, Kevin. Unfortunately, sorry for you guys if you didn't get the entry. But at least just think it has taken you. Just think like that way. It has taken you. Today it didn't take. Okay, tomorrow it will take you. What do you think? Like here, it didn't take me over there. Remember, it didn't take me over there. So it's not something like if you got the concepts, man. What else do you need? That is the first presented gap. It's not going to stop over here. I believe that it will keep falling for this and it is coming to the top of this gap. So I will wait for the next opportunity. Okay, but my next opportunity will be created below the new week opening gap. So I will wait to see this new week opening gap to be broken, then we'll look for the next opportunity. But please don't call me I'm a over trader. I mean I'm doing over trading. Please don't call me that. I'm really afraid of that. My target profit was to the top of the first presented gap. I think we must stick with 22 YT model model to the end of life. 8 days in a row, I'm showing you the 22 YT model. Boom, 100% winning rate so far. 8 days, 8 winning trade, one after another. Uber trader, lol. Uber trader, what do you mean by that, brother? That fake breakout is pain. Yeah, it's pain, brother. I still don't know how to find out this fake breakout. I love to stick with my bias. Even if I have to change the bias, I don't actually do that. So instead I sacrifice that trade. So I don't go for this type of buy model. I just sacrifice them because my bias is bearish. I would love to stick with the bearish bias. I agree still with 22 YT model. Big John Viking. 8 winning trade. Absolutely, brother. 8 winning trade. It's awesome. But thank you so much, guys, for writing boom to the comment box. Now, I want to see some likes. Actually, how many likes did I get? 110, 160, 76 people are watching. 110 likes. Can you guys push the like button a bit? Okay, beer is 44%. Let me close the poll. Not a new poll. Let me ask you a question. Do you start to like 22 YTA model? Let's see how many people actually started to like it. Please push the like button. Please, that's all I need. Just the like button. And if you do the subscription, that one subscription will make my day. Okay, 10,975. I just need 5 more subscribers. By the way, I'm not done for the day. Okay, so I'm still waiting for new opportunity. To be honest, I started to watching you more since you started 22 YT model and keep that. Thank you, Rogers. But people need to learn everything. They need to learn everything. I want to give everything. I'm showing you everything one step by step. Like Marquis, are you here, brother? Marquis, can you explain the 22 YT model? Market has cleared the buy side liquidity. There is a swing low, which is valid for shifting market structure, has been shifted over there. Entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. But price will tap to this entry gap within 3 to 5 candle. You will take your entry. and you can target wherever you want to target. Okay, for me 20 handle partial, though I take a bit risk over here for 33 handle partial and closed my trade around 50 handle as it is little volatile. Marcus, you are here, brother. Didn't you like the order block while I was talking about the order block? Did you like it? Because you are the one who keep doing the order block. That is why I'm asking you, brother. Just give me your true opinion. Why ES is weaker, sister? Because ES is weaker today. That is why it is weaker, brother. Today ES is weaker, so it is weaker. Absolutely, I love order block. That's my point. I am not sure that all of you will love that 22 white model. Some of you will love breaker. I'm going to promise you, brother, when I will start to talk about the breaker block, and you will see that, oh, okay, it is more beautiful than the 22 white model. I promise you, brother, I love breaker block rather than anything else. Hey, Uchuk, it's a big discussion, brother. I really don't want to go over here. It's something, there is some kind of sentence I have to use, which is not going with ICT himself. Okay, so it's kind of contradictory with ICT. So to be honest, I don't want to talk about that in public. I'm so sorry for that, brother. It's in my YouTube members only video. I'm not asking you to go for that. You don't need that. But I can't use those terms in public. You know, a lot of PhD holder is over here, ICT PhD holder. So I don't want to make any kind of controversy over here, to be honest, brother. Still, I go against a lot of people like 4 hour chart, 5 minute chart. So difficult for me. I'm still waiting for another opportunity. I'm not done yet. What is the consistency rules? I have 50K account on Apex and made 750 in first day. Now lost $200. For Apex, anyone knows what is the consistency? I mean, how what is the percentage consistency percentage for Apex? If it is 40%, okay, for example, it is 40% consistency rules, then whatever is your target profit, like 50K account, the target profit is 3000, so you will multiple 3000 into 40%, into 40 divided by 100, so it will be like $1200. So you can't make more than $1200 a day. If it is 30%, then you have to multiple 30 into 3000, so it's gonna be 900, maximum 900. You can make maximum 900 in a day. If you make more than 900, you have breached their consistency rules. If you did the swing low, had fair value gap or other two swing low next to it, how do you see the valid swing low? I have seen it. I'm not sure actually. My mistake. Here, that was the low. I thought that it has traded this fair value gap. To be honest, I have seen it has traded this fair value gap. So I have marked it as my perfect swing low for shifting market structure. So either way, I can see that I was wrong over here as well. Take the NQ as well. No, actually I was right because in NQ it has traded that fair value gap. In MNQ it didn't, but in NQ this is the real chart which has traded that fair value gap. I was in my open eyes, I have seen that it has traded this gap, to be honest, brother. So that is why I have marked this swing low as my valid shifting market structure. When you get a chance, I would like to know your thought process. The equal highs was less than 40 handle away. Why NQ didn't take the high? Because, thank you, brother, for asking this question. Look over here. You have a sell side liquidity here, right? You have a buy side liquidity here. What market has first done? It has fallen, make this support. People took buy here, right? All of the people who took buy here, then this market was going higher, going higher, going higher here. Then this market fall until here. Look, all if you take the buy here, if I ask you a question, brother, you took a buy. and you have seen this market is going higher, 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 higher. It came until here. A very swing, a small swing low, you added more. It is going higher. Okay. Then it fall a bit more, you added more. It is going higher. You are happy, right? You are thinking that this market is going to take some kind of previous swing high, previous swing high, previous swing high. It is going to take that swing high. Then it started to fall, and it is very near to your sell side liquidity, right? It is going opposite. What you will start to think, ah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is now going to fall for this sell side liquidity. So what you will do, you will start to get panic. Then it started to go higher. What is going to be your first thinking? If it go above this swing high, either you will put your stop loss to the break even, or you will close your trade over there, right? Because this market can fall. You have already fear in your mind that it can fall and stop you out. So your first intention that whenever it will go above that high or above that resistance zone, or you will close that trade immediately, or at least you will take the partial, you will trail your stop loss. Now, if you do that, and I am the market maker, am I going to make you profitable by closing the trade over there? Of course not. Here is another point. Those people who took the buy here but didn't believe, other people, like maybe you didn't believe that it is going to be the double bottom. Instead, it's a very trend, like you believe in trend line. So market is trending. What is trend? Sell, sell, sell trend. So they didn't push the button here, and then they have seen that this market is going higher, going higher, going higher, going higher, right? They start to get frustrated. Ah, why I didn't push the button over there? This market, when it came very near to another swing low, here they added more, here they added more, and they are waiting to see if it can fall one more time here, so that they can add more over there. Why? Because now they have seen the resistance zone here, and they are going to take the buy here, so that this market can go above that high. So they have added more over there. Those who didn't take entry over here, those people who took the entry here, they're holding the trade. Those people who take the entry here, they're holding the trade. All of them are waiting to see this market go above that high. At the same time, some people has added here. Okay, they took sell here while they have seen resistance. They added over here. Okay, lot of adding over there. There is now buyers. There is now sellers. I believe that the sellers will get stopped out first, then the buyers. But now it's time for the market maker to find out where is more liquidity. If they see that there is more liquidity, it will go for that liquidity first. If they have seen that, okay, there is more liquidity here, it will go for that first. In my opinion, more liquidity is here. That is highest liquidity over here. In my opinion, by my, like, uh, my experience, more liquidity is over here. So I will believe that it will fall fast. If I'm wrong and more people has took sell because of the trend, right? This is a trend, bearish trend. So they didn't want to take the buy. They didn't want to go against the buy. Instead, they have taken sell by believing the trend. So the liquidity is here. Maybe 100 people took sell there, and just 5 people take buy here, 10 people take buy there. If it happens, then this market can go above and clear that buy side liquidity, then fall for that. It is difficult for me to say which one is going to be taken, because I have to think about the trend as well, right? This is a bearish trend. Just think like that. It's a bearish trend. So people believe in the trend more, or they believe to buy in the cheap price more. I have no idea. In this type of situation, there is something called, what is that called? Uh, volume book or something like that, where actually you will be able to see the volume more, where is the more liquidity, where is the more volume, or something like that. A book, some book. Okay, what does it call? I really don't remember. um Book map. Is it book map? Maybe it is book map. So I think this type of book map can help you to understand which one is going to be taken first. But in my opinion, this is going to be taken first. This one is going to be taken first. It's just my opinion. But yeah, of course, as I told, as it is a bearish trend, so more people took sell there. Maybe maybe there is more volume or more liquidity, market can go for that buy. But this is going to be taken for sure. Is that understandable, brother? The thing I have explained you. So what I will do, I will believe one side. That means if there is a selling opportunity, I'll go for sell. If you believe one other side, like you are believing more volume over there, so you will only go for the buy setup. For example, here, maybe you are looking for buy, you are seeing this is a market strategy, fair value gap, you will take the buy. As I'm believing more liquidity is here, I will frame the sell only. I think it's clear, brother. You have to just think like the retail trader. If you are a retail trader, what you would do? You have to think like that way. What more people would do? Would they take sell? Would they take buy? What would they do? You have to think like that way. By the way, guys, I'm still waiting for another selling opportunity. If I find that sell, I'll go for that. Okay. But I need something very beautiful. I would love to keep this market structure shift here, though it was not that much perfect. Again, market doesn't need the perfect market structure shift. We need it so that we can avoid the losing trade. It was my open eyes. I've seen this low has traded this gap, so I have actually marked that. But if you ask me, oh, it's not the actually perfect best model. No, it's not like that. Yes, bookmap shows volume. Yeah, bizarro. Yeah, something like that. Bookmap can help you in this type of situation where actually you will find out which one is going to be taken first. But as I don't use the bookmap, I would love to believe my own analysis. And in my analysis, I'm believing this market is going to take this sell side liquidity first. Okay. If I'm wrong, this market cleared that buy side liquidity. What I'm losing? Nothing. I'm just missing that run. But I'm losing nothing. Right? Guys, can you please push the like button and subscribe to our channel? I just need 5 more subscribers to make it 10,980. Come on, man. Make it 80 subscriber by today. Oh, 76 actually. Thank you, brother. Whoever subscribed. Thank you so much, brother. I just need 4 more subscribers. 8 winning days consistently, right? From last Tuesday to until today. Every win, every win is our first trade. We framed our first trade, that was a winning trade. Isn't it so beautiful? Not one day, maybe luckily I got one winning day. No, it is continuously, one after another, 8 days in a row. Yes, bookmap shows volume. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Bookmaps maybe will be able to help you to understand where is more liquidity. Some of you are saying this is an order block. Okay, market tap to this order block and it is going higher. I'm not saying like this way. Why this is gonna be the order block? Why it is order block? My question is why it is order block? I don't see any logic for marking this as an order block. But brother, I didn't take the buy. I never said you not to take buy. I just told you I'm not going to frame the buy. I will go for the sell only. So if there is a selling opportunity, I'll go for the sell. If you find a buying opportunity, go for that buy. Maybe you took the buy here, you got that 500 handle. Congratulations, brother. I'm happy with that 50 handle. 10,976 subscriber. I'm so excited, guys. 11,000 subscriber at last. Suzivan, am I going to get that by the end of this month? What do you say, brother? Mahadi, where are you, brother? Our OCD is going to be satisfied after just 4 more subscribers. Tamimi, are you here, brother? By the way, what is your account color today? 97%. I need 100% people. 100% people will start to like this 22 IT model. I'm showing you every day with confidence how this 22 IT model is going to make you rich. Every day, I'll go every day. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be 100% right or 100% of my trade will be right, but you will count how many losing trade I take. Okay, so 8 days, keep winning, keep winning, keep winning, no losing trade. You will get the 11K subscriber, brother. Sujivan, thank you so much, brother. I need some energy. So keep mentoring the 22 YT model, and you will get to 15K. Inshallah, brother. Inshallah. I'm here, folk must try this. 1096 plus 4 is equal 10980, and that's too interesting. Let's see if we can find 10,980 subscriber by today. 10 days to get 24 subscribers. You will for sure, inshallah, brother. Let's see, Sujivan. I'm really so much excited. Just need for 24 more subscribers. By the way, guys, yesterday I have shown you one thing, and today I would love to repeat one more time. I'm sorry if you get boring, but I really would love to show you this funding ticks, because it's really so beautiful, in my opinion, a great opportunity. In funding ticks, if you go for, there's two options, okay? Zero is actually direct funding. That means you don't need to do any kind of evaluation. It's a direct funding account. Pro Plus and One. These two I would love to talk a bit. Let's start with One. On my right, there is 25K, 50K, 100K. So I will go One and 50K. Your target is $4,000. That is your target. Your daily maximum maximum end of the day trailing loss is 1500. Consistency, there is no consistency. Maximum daily loss is $1,000. That is your maximum daily loss. And maximum end of the day, okay, like you have loosened today $1,000, tomorrow $500. That means your account is gone. So maximum loss is 1500, daily maximum loss is $1,000. Target is 4,000. It seems like very bad, right? 4,000, come on, man. Oh, why? Other firm is providing us just like kind of $3,000, but why I'll go for 4,000? There is the fact, when you will get your master account, you don't need any buffer. You will make some money, you don't need the buffer, and they don't trail the stop loss. So your, maybe you have bought a 50K account, okay? Your 50K account, your maximum drawdown can be $48,500. So you have made maybe $1,000 in master account, that means funded account, $1,000. So now you have $51,000, right? And you have requested $1,000. So what should be your stop loss or the drawdown? It should be 48,500 plus 1,000, right? 49,500. No, it's not gonna be like that way. It's 48,500. It's fixed over there until you are not making higher high. That means you have made $1,000. You have requested $1,000. It's on your pocket. Next day you have made $1,500. Okay, then they will trail $500. So if you keep requesting for the payout, same amount, like $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, your drawdown will be always 48,500. No trailing. You don't need the buffer. That is why the target is bit higher. Okay, you need 7 calendar days to request your first payout. For example, you have made $500 your first day. Second day, go with one micro contract. Just take some losses or profit, $10 to $20, something like that. This is how you just have to finish 7 days, and then you will request it. You have no need to make any buffer. Your maximum is 15 micros or 3 minis or 15 micros. That is the same for the both area. This is the challenge account, which is called student account. This is the master account, which is called the funded account. This is the one. Okay, now if you would love to go for pro account, target profit is to $2,500. By the way, both of the area, no activation fees. No activation fees. Okay, $2,500 is your target. To $2,000 is your maximum loss. No daily loss limit. 40% consistency while you are in challenge. Maximum contract size is $4. Okay. If you use the code T2 Wizard, you will get 35% discount. If you come here and make the cap 1,000, it's gonna cost $50 only. But you won't be able to request more than $1,000. It's different like other platforms work. That means you have to have the buffer. I don't think so you have to have the buffer, but you can read the fact, all of the things. I think you have to make the buffer, I think. I'm not sure yet, but it's just read it. So it's a great deal in my opinion because $2,500 is your target for 50K account, where most of the prop firm the target is $3,000, and it is end of the day, not intraday trailing drawdown. Okay, that is all I wanted to show you guys. Check the price. Okay, if you would love to use it, make sure that you have used the code T2 Wizard. Still, there is no trade for me. There is no market structure shift. There is no setup for me yet. Okay. Oh, what a nice order block trade here. When here market didn't tap to this gap, right? Market came back again after a long time here. In that type of situation, what did I say, you guys? I look for the order block trade. Now, why this consecutive order block? Because market react from there? No, sir. Please watch the order block video. You will get 100% information why I'm marking here, and you will say, okay, he was right. Okay, he didn't just mark it as an hindsight. Perfectly tap to this order block, going to boom. That was a nice setup, depending on that order block. But I will go for 22 YT model only. So I'm not going to use this type of concepts which I have already taught you long time ago. Is it MSS 1 minute now? There is no MSS for me. That order block entry looks good. Yes, sir. Please tell once again, please. What did you ask me, Sresh? What should I say one more time? What was your query? But still, take profit trader is the best. Take profit trader is always the best. By the way, here asked until now there is no setup, so I don't think so. Even if there is a setup here, okay, here I'm not able to take this because it is just above the new week opening gap. I can't take the partial over here. I can't take the sell around this area. Yesterday I have finished the hangover part 1, part 2, part 3 actually. 1, part 2, part 3 actually. Guys, please push this thumbs up button. Please do that. Please push this thumbs up button over here. If you come to this area, you can see 158 are watching now. There is a more. Click on that more. Come to this take profit trader. Okay, go over there. Go to same T2 wizard. It is the best in my opinion. Yet this is the best take profit trader. Okay, here 50K account is going to cost $102. If you use the code T2 wizard, profit target $3,000. Maximum end of the day trailing drawdown while you are in challenge account is $2,000. 40% consistency on the challenge account. The first day you will get your master account or the funded account. There is no rules. Just simply there is no rules. Don't hit your maximum stop loss. That is the only rules. Oh, by the way, that is intraday trailing drawdown until the buffer. While you will make $2,000. If you can make it by the first day, congratulations. Whatever you will make more than $2,000, you will be able to request that money. This is the best, best, best. I keep saying that. There is another prop firm which is the trade day here. Trade day. They're also, I think they're the part of this take profit trader, if I'm not wrong. They're the kind of part of this here. Okay, so it is bit cheaper actually rather than that 22. I mean, sorry, that thing, but this has the same thing. Okay, that means daily payout, the trade day. You guys can check them out if you want. Until now, there is no setup for me. I'm watching this market. No trade is valid while this market is above the new week opening gap. Please keep that in your mind. It is forbidden to take entry while this market is above the new week opening. Brother, I am looking for sell, okay? You are confused. Is it going higher or is it going what it is going to do? I was not confused. I was looking for sell. Still, I'm saying that no trade is valid over here to take the sell. It's not valid to take the sell around here. That means you have to listen to me, because market is now trading with new weak opening gap. It is the strongest gap ever. Nobody knows when it is going to be reacted and when it is not going to be reacted. Okay, so let's see if it can provide any kind of entry. So from your experience, order block forms only after MSS and reaction from fair value gap. No, I never say that. That is not the only order block. That is the best order block actually. But there's lot other types of order block. But I have already done about talking about the order block. You are late actually. How do I say you? I will say Reggie, okay? It will be easier for me to call you Reggie. You are little late, so I did the live streaming about the order block month after month. Keep showing the way I'm showing you the 22 YT model. I have already shown the order block as well, like that way. There is a lot of different type of order block, which is called change in state of delivery. I will be back again around order block, breaker block, everything. Let me finish the 22 YT model first. Brother, breaker block. What was the breaker block? That was the breaker block. Another good example of the breaker block. Thank you, brother. Another one of the best example of the breaker block. This candle has validated the breaker block. Tap to boom. Kaboom. Remember the fake SMT here? What did I say? ES is going to take this low. I don't know anything, but ES is going to take this low because it is the fake SMT. The strongest sister has cleared that low. The weakest sister has taken that low, but the strongest sister failed to take that low. So this strongest sister is going to take that low. The same thing I showed you here. Remember here, when this high has been sorry, not that high, this high. When this high has been cleared over here with NQ, when this high and that high, the same high has been cleared here, but NQ failed to clear that. It is going to clear this high. I don't care about anything else, but it is going to be cleared. Same thing over here. This guy is going to clear this low. That's for sure. And when NQ, ES is going for that, NQ is going to follow her as well. Okay. If it keep falling like that way, I'll just miss this trade. I have no opportunity. But if it go a bit higher here and make another setup, I'll go for that sell. I have this clean sell side liquidity over here. And as I told, I'm not sure about this sell side liquidity today, but I'm sure about this fair value gap is going to be traded, because this is the last fair value gap to that specific leg. This is the last fair value gap, so it should be traded. If this gap is broken, then this sell side liquidity can be the next target. 10,977 subscriber. I just need 3 more subscribers. Man, I'm really so excited. I'm really so excited. I really would love to show you like this way. Like I will open the studio. We'll go to the analytic and the live count. See the live count here. I really would okay, 97 10,978 subscriber. So I would love to open this one while we are going to have the 11,000 subscribers. So it will be 11000. I'm really so much excited to open it to our live. Guys, it's not always you have to look at this chart. When you will see the chart one time, you have to have an idea what is going to happen next few minutes. You have to have an idea. So without watching that chart, you have to know that what is going to happen over there. Start to predict the market. Try to predict the market is going to do that according to your expectation. It will help you to build the confidence. Okay. 11,000 must be today, bro. No, it's not going to happen by today. I'm really happy to see if it is gonna be 80. So I need 2 more subscriber to make it 10,980 subscriber. Let's see if I can have that 80 by today. It's not going to happen by today, Sharuda. What about your feelings, guys? 8 days now, one after another. Even I believe that ICT won't be able to do that because he did the live streaming and some losing trade. Sorry for that. It's I think it's the best. I'm the wizard. By the way, today we had two opportunity to take the sell. First opportunity was here. Unfortunately, I didn't get the entry. Market didn't give me the entry. Second opportunity was there. I believe that I have got it. Luckily or unluckily, whatever it is, I just got it. But happy to get this sell. And let's see if it can provide another sell. As I told, when it will fall, if it go a bit higher, which is until this new week opening gap, and then frame a sell from there, I'll be happy to take that sell from there. So all I need to make a swing low, shift that swing low, fair value gap, boom, for this sell side liquidity. So let's see if it can provide that to us. 10,979. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. One more subscriber. One more. 10,980. Just need one more. Come on, guys. Come on. One more guy. Anyone. Please push the subscription button. Make it 80. Come on, guys. Nobody is here. 148 people are my subscriber. Seriously. Just enjoy it, then unsubscribe again. No, I didn't say that. Sorry. I didn't say that. I didn't say to unsubscribe. Okay, by the way, guys, it's very near for the lunch hour, so let me actually. Okay, by the way, 97% people is liking the 22 IT model. Happy to see that. Thank you so much. Okay, whole what is the account color? Probably setting ECR. It should be green. Red. Gray means break even. Here, EY. Please join over here. 10,000. Come on, man. Boom. 10,980. Thank you so much, brother. Whoever has subscribed, thank you so much. 11,000. What I told you. Yes, man, you told that. Thank you so much, guys, for all of your support. I really appreciate that. No, I don't want to stay over here. People will start to mock me then. They will do subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe. I don't like it. It's heartbreaking. I'm sorry, I have made 10,979 to 78. Oh, okay, Ryder. But thank you so much. 79, okay, 78 now. All doing the mock, okay. I hate them. Thank you for today. No trade for me. See you tomorrow, brother. See you, Zaid. See you tomorrow, brother. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for that, man. No trade for me today, unfortunately. It's not unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. You are fortunate because you didn't take any losing trade. It's a fortunate that you didn't take any losing trade, brother. To be honest, let's see if it can make a setup over here. I'm just willing to take the last sell before the 11:30. So if I can have the sell right now. Your true followers are unsubscribing to kidding you. I know, I know, brother. I know. They're just kidding. But it's heartbroken, heartbreaking kids. Don't kid me like that way, brother. Come on. Let's see if it can provide us the last opportunity to go for another sale. By the way, if any of you are looking for buy, please go for that. I'm not interested to take any kind of buy. I will go for sale only. Of course, your bias can be bullish and you can take the buy. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe again, who is also trolling. Yes, guys, please. Anyway, the OCD is satisfied. Yes, absolutely, brother. Thank you all of you, all of you, brother. Because really, OCD has been satisfied. We have seen 10,980 in live. That was our achievement. Thank you so much, guys. Either way, maybe today or tomorrow I will get 11,000, inshallah. Because you guys keep supporting us. It's a great thing for us. What do you say, Madi? Sometimes no trade is the best trade. I agree, Jamie. This entry, to be honest, I was lucky, right? Because my stop was, sorry, entry was one tick below that gap. I didn't do it intentionally. It happened. I was lucky I got that run. Here, it didn't give me the entry at all. It doesn't matter at all. Sometimes no trade is the best trade. I waited for the return to the fair value gap to take short. These are, it's absolutely dangerous, brother. Trust me, it's so dangerous. I gave an example yesterday. I would love to repeat that example one more time. If I see this type of candle, I actually get very, what to say, I mean, the very careful, because it is kind of fake candle. Most of the time, it's a fake candle, and then you will start to see this market will do this slowly, slowly. It will take lot of time, lot of time, lot of time, lot of time. Fall, and then boom, like boom, something like that. So always be careful about that. But I'm not saying if any of you are looking for buy, please go for that. Okay, I'm just telling my opinion. So what where I was with to whom I was, what I was talking about actually. Let me actually, I waited for the return. Oh, okay. I would say post the PNL of these 8 days on X and let people know about its power. I keep posting them, but still, I need the recommendation. I need it. Otherwise, it's really difficult to grow in this market. Like you see Tania or the other guy. What was his name? Inversion variable gap. He talked a lot about the inversion variable gap. Bullshit though. Uh, Dodgy Ryan. Okay, so they actually keep pushing to each other, like those type of people. Yeah, Dodgy. Uh, so in this market, if you want to survive, then you need kind of recommendation or some kind of help. Lumi is good. Lumi is bad only for the pushing button in life. Except that Lumi is good. I like her. Okay, the things she talks, it's logical. For me, it's logical. To be honest, she has a lot of kind of understanding of this market. Tanya is just a YouTuber, nothing else. Doji is absolutely shit, according to me. In my opinion, I have seen those because ICT pushed them. But Lumi is different. She has a lot of potential. She really feel the market. I think like that way. It's just my opinion. I'm not mocking anyone. Of course, Tania, Doji, they are better than me. 100% they are better than me. I just told my opinion. They all are better than me. Okay, Patrick is just a monkey. Brian, I don't know Brian. I don't know him. Patrick is just a monkey. Okay, no word to him. He's a buy setting up. I am not bullish, brother, so I'm not taking any kind of buy. Brian, I don't know him, brother. To be honest, Brian Stonk and Deshi. I don't know them, Bizarro. I maybe I know them, but actually I don't recognize them right now. I don't remember about them. Maybe I know I have seen there, but no, I don't remember. As I told you, remember, if I see this type of candle, I get very, very, very careful because most of the time market do this type of things. Very, very small move, very, very, very boring move, very boring move, very boring move. Something like this. Take too long, too long, too long. And then boom, something like this, and then boom. So be careful about that. Bran is fire. I didn't know that crypto keeper. I really don't know him, I guess. I will check that. Check him, okay? So the when will he come in video streaming? That means with the photo cam after 15,000 subscriber. After getting 15,000, brother, I am a chain smoker. I can't stay without smoking for half an hour. I can't do that. So if I open the webcam, it will be difficult for me to continue the stream by sitting here like 2 to 3 hours. It's gonna be very difficult for me. I have no idea yet what I will do. When talks about performs way too much. Oh, okay, I think he's good. I just don't know him. But it an exhaustion candle. This candle is kind of candle where people start to think that no, it's not bearish market. So it is falling, falling, falling. Suddenly you have seen boom. So you will start to chase the market. So most of the time, this type of candle is kind of a candle which, like, let me show you this. Like here, see this boom, sudden fall. That means people start to think that, oh, okay, now it is maybe falling. Then this market start to go higher. Slowly, 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 it start to go higher. Again, maybe it went boom. It will start to fall slowly, 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 something like that. I'll be able to show you this if I have any real example. Like here, just look at this. Not a good idea, but look, boom. Then market slowly, slowly, slowly go start to go higher, something like that. Who is TJR? Come on, guys, you're telling me some new names. I don't know them. Where am I living? I don't know lot of pro trader, I guess. Brother, don't you use the cam? When you use it, you are likely going to get nervous and not think clearly with your analysis. So even I have just told that when I will get 10, 15,000, I will open the cam. But it will take near about 2 years to get 15,000 subscriber. Okay. So I'm okay with 2 more years. I'm happy. I don't need to open the webcam for 2 years. Is trade day better than take profit? Take profit is the best. There is no comparison with take profit trader. In my opinion, no comparison. Take profit trader is the best. Okay, guys, let me talk about a bit psychology now before closing this stream. In the meantime, if you have any question, then please ask me the question. Okay, just let me talk about the psychology a bit. I will talk about this 22 YT model. Maybe you have bought a 50K account. 50K account, okay? For 50K account, your profit target is PROFIT. Let me write it down like TP. TP is equal $3,000. For example, that is your TP. Maximum stop loss, which is SL, is equal $2,000. That is your maximum stop loss for a 50K account. Now, what most of us think that I need to get that target profit by 2 days or 3 days, because there is consistency rules. If there is no consistency rules, I need that $3,000 by one day, not even by one day, by one trade. I will push this button here. I will go for that. If I take low leveraged entry, I will target until here. If I take high leveraged entry, then I will try to close it very close here, here somewhere. Okay. My stop loss is going to be very small. I'm not able to put it over here. Why? Because I'm in high leveraged. If I take low leveraged entry, then my stop loss is going to be there, no problem, but my target is also going to be here. Look, both of them are problematic. Both of them. Do you know why? First, if you take high leveraged entry, maybe 3 contract entry, you won't be able to put your stop loss where you should put your stop loss. You won't be able to do that. So it's obviously problematic, because you are expecting this will keep falling. Okay, it will take me and then it will start to fall. No drawdown. I don't want to see any kind of drawdown. It has to fall. If it started to go higher, you started to get take panic. Your thinking process is going to be changed for forever. You are not feeling good here to think about to put your stop loss in logical level. No, nothing is going to work anymore, because you are in a panic now, because you have done over leveraged. Now, if you take low leveraged entry, 5 micro contract, your stop loss is now good, no problem, but you are not going to close your trade in logical level. Instead, you are going to expect that this is going to take the extreme liquidity or extreme line, because if you get that run, full run, maybe it is going to help you to touch whatever is your daily target or whatever it is, because you are low leveraged. You need more range. Both of them are problematic. If you just change that thinking, okay, brother, I'm not going to pass that account target profit by one trade or by one day or by 3 day, if there is any consistency rules. Most of the platform provide the consistency rules 40 to 50%. Okay, so something like that. So I'm not going to pass it by 3 days. If you can change that on, first thing you have to change, no first TP hit. That is the first thing you have to keep in your mind. You have to write it down on your notebook or on your wherever you are taking the notes. You have to write it down. No first TP hit. I am not interested to hit the TP very fast. I will take time. But when I'm spending my time in challenge account, I'm not getting any profit, brother. Man, either way you are not making any profit. I'm talking to those people who are actually struggling to make the profit. I'm talking to them. Okay, some of you are really profitable. You don't need to listen to all of this shit. But those people who are struggling to get your payout, they're not making any payout, man. So why? What you are losing? Nothing. You are losing nothing. You have to stop thinking about first TP hit. If you can do this is your first rules. Now you have to look for your target, your daily target. What I do, what I tell you always, maximum stop loss 20 handle, maximum target profit or partial level is 20 handle. Okay, so it is 1:1, not a 1:2, not 1:3, not 1:4, nothing. No partial around 20 handle. That is going to be your target. 20 handle is going to be your target with lowest probable, I mean, lowest amount of money or lowest amount of contract size. I prefer 5 handle should be the maximum for 50k account. That should be the maximum. So I will be strict with 5 micro contract. Brother, it is wrong, because I will take one win, then I will take one loss. I will take one win, I will take one loss. So what is going to be the next question? Your model. Which model you are going to use to take your entry? I would love to talk about the 22YT model. 22YT model. Because you are seeing, I'm not telling anything by my mind. You are seeing that how beautifully it works almost every day. Now it is 8 days in a row. Maybe tomorrow is a losing day. Maybe. Just one lose, 8 win. Maybe two loss, 8 win. So either way, this model is going to give me more wins rather than the loss. So I will keep with 1:1. That means if I take a loss, 20 handle. If I take a win, 20 handle. Okay, I'll keep with this 20, 20. First day, in a day, you will get at least 122 YT model, maximum 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how many you will get. But for example, for this conversation, think that every single day you will get just 122 YT model, one perfect model. You got a day 20 handle, 20 handle into how to mark the into uh, just writing multiple 20 handle multiple by $10, $10. Okay, $10 means 5 micro contract. One micro contract is $2. 5 micro contract is $10, is equal $200. You are making $200. Either if you take a loss, it's a $200 loss. If you take a win, it's gonna be a $200 win. How many model do you need? This model, how many model do you need to touch that $3,000? All you need 15 setup. That's all you need to hit $3,000. But brother, my 15 setup is not going to be the winning trade. Okay, out of 15 setup, maybe you have taken 5 losing trade. So you have 10 winning trade, you have 5 losing trade. All you need to do to make another 8 winning trades. So overall, you need 23 setup. If you can find 23 setup, that's all you need to target this $3,000. 23 setup. In a day, sometimes you will find at least 3 to 4 setup. Leave all of them, go for them. Because if you take a loss, it's gonna be $200. In a day, maybe you have found 4 like yesterday. Okay, let's go the example with yesterday. I have first trade here. I got $20, 20 handle. Okay, so forget about everything else. You got 20 handle over there. If you take a loss, it's gonna be a 20 handle loss maximum. Just think 20 handle loss. You got first trade over there. You got another trade over here. Same thing, 20 handle, just 20 handle. Your stop loss is 20 handle. Whatever is 20 handle is, and your target is 20 handle. But brother, I'm going to make more money because it has fallen until 42 handle. I don't care. Just stick with that 20 handle. Then around the PM session, what was that? That was the PM session actually. Let me mark that. Another stop loss was 20 handle. Target profit is 20 handle. Same logic, same everything, same setup. Everything is same. Then maybe you have seen another setup over here that is a 20 handle loss yesterday, like that was the loss. Okay, so you have taken a 20 handle loss over there and it didn't hit your target. No problem. Then finally you have found your last opportunity from yesterday. Stop loss is same 20 handle and went for 20 handle. Okay, 20 handle. Now here is a loss, here is a win. So I'm going to remove them. One loss, one win. Katakati. 1, 2, 3. You have already 3 trade. You have already 3 winning trade. How many setup do you need? Maximum 15. All you need 15 winning setup. That's all. Your target is going to be very closer, very closer, very closer. Day by day, it's going to be very closer. All you have to do is you have to stop thinking like this. No first TP hit. I don't want to pass that account by today, by 3 days, by 5 days. No. You have passed it, right? Waiting for the setup. Was there any setup? Was that anything over here? No. Did we do anything? No. Maybe it has fallen, cleared that sell side liquidity, that sell side liquidity has been cleared, everything has been cleared. Am I going to cry? Of course not. It will give me another opportunity. You are seeing that every day. Yesterday, remember? Did we do anything over here? Nothing. I was not confident enough for this. Otherwise, that was the sell. For example, I didn't take it. No problem. That was the sell. Has given me my profit. All the profit is done from here. Let's go for the day before yesterday. Remember this day? That was a huge area. I was not able to put my stop loss. So I didn't take this 22 YT model. Find that entry over here. Here, market structure shift, fair value gap, last stop. Market didn't give me the entry. Didn't do anything. Then this market has given me the entry over here again. I took that trade. Right? In that day. All of this price, it is falling, it is falling. All of you are thinking that I'm missing the trade. The run I'm going to miss. No, you are not missing anything. Everything is on that chart. All you have to do, you have to wait, you have to wait, you have to wait for a perfect opportunity, perfect thing. I was looking for sell, brother. My bias is not good like you, so my most of the time my bias is wrong. For think like yourself, okay? I am you, so I'm thinking it is going higher. I'm not interested to take the sell. Falling, falling, falling. What I'm doing? Bullshit, nothing. I'm waiting for the buy setup. I will look for the buy setup. This market started to go higher. Was there any buy for me? No, nothing, no buy over there, right? When this market came here, gave me the buy setup. Remember, I framed that sell, that buy with you guys. You remember? Look, it has provided you 20 handle. It has already given you 20 handle. Even if your bias is wrong, wait for, like, your bias is bullish and you are seeing this is a bearish market. Wait for that liquidity to be taken. Marking liquidity, is it difficult, man? Is it difficult? Of course not. Marking liquidity is the easiest thing. I made it easier. Why it is difficult? Because you are adding lot of things over there. London low, previous day low, Asia low, London session high, Asia high, previous week high, then blah 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 blah. You are making lot of the complicated things over here because you need entry always. Why is this, man? Don't make it complicated. Make it very simple. Work with support and resistance. What is this market called? Smart money concepts. That means there is a market maker. If you believe in these concepts, what you are doing, you are 50% believing this and you are 50% believing retail traders. That is the problem, man. Please believe one thing. Either believe ICT concepts or believe retail trader. I'm not saying that retail traders are not profitable. Of course, they are profitable. If you believe that, then work with the retail trading, support and resistance. But don't mix up. You're mixing it up. You are believing ICT concepts. What is ICT concepts called actually? ICT is not, this concept doesn't called ICT. It's called SMC, Smart Money Concepts. That means there is a market maker who is sitting over there to take all the money from the retail trader. What is the best thing or what is the main thing retail trader use? Support and resistance. Trust me, 99% of the retail trader use support and resistance, not the harmony setup, not the head and shoulder, not the butterfly setup, not the what type of trend line setup, nothing. They use simple support and resistance. See this resistance? They believe in this resistance. They believe in this support. Just for like, sorry, let me put. They believe in support. They believe in resistance. In other words, double top, triple top, fourth top, fifth top, double bottom, triple bottom, fourth bottom, something like that. This is the only thing 99% support and resistance trader believe. They do use that. 99% of the retail trader. Ask yourself when you started your trading journey, how you have started. First thing you have started to mark the support and resistance. That is the first thing. If I'm lying, tell me. No, brother, I didn't think like support and resistance. Instead, I started with Wyckoff, I started with Larry Williams, trading in the zone, reading by that. 99% of the traders start with support and resistance. They stay with support and resistance. I am showing you the liquidity in the easiest way, and that is mark your support and resistance. That's your liquidity. And I have made it much more clear. Look for double top, double bottom. That's all. Coming to this 15-minute chart, today's price action. Look, what is marked on my chart? Forget about this sales and liquidity. Okay, it has been created later, so forget about that. Look, what is marked here? Buy side liquidity. Is it difficult to mark it? And what I have marked here? Let me this low, that low, support, resistance. Now, brother, there is London high, there is Asia high, there is London low. Where is London low? I think there is London low. No, where is the London low? This is London low. I don't know. Where is the London low? I don't know. Whatever. London low, London high, Delhi low, Delhi high, blah 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 blah. Lot of these things. Why, man? Why you are making this so much complicated? Don't do that. Make it very simple, easy to understand. If I ask you to teach these concepts to your younger brother, younger sister, or maybe to your kids, how you are going to think? Can you explain them by all of this liquidity? So today, brother, today, my brother, you have to think about this as your liquidity. Tomorrow, you have to think about previous day high as your liquidity. Then the day after session high is your liquidity. Are you going to make it complicated? Your younger brother or sister will say, okay, I'm not going to use that word, F word, okay? They will just use FU. I don't want to learn this difficult thing. But if you ask or tell him, mark your liquidity just by looking for this, just by looking for that. Whenever you will see a swing low, a swing high has been created, look on your back. If there is another low, mark it as your liquidity. That is your liquidity. Isn't it much more easier? Is he going to be like thinking, oh, this is so difficult, man. This is so difficult. No, he will say, oh, it's so simple, man. Why you are not profitable? It's so easy to make the profit. I promise you, if there is anyone in your home who is fresher, okay, who doesn't know anything about trading, nothing, start to teach him. And whatever I'm saying to you, just exactly told him the same thing. I promise you, brother, he will make the money. You won't be able to do that, but he will make the money. I promise you, I challenge you, brother. He will make the money because he will not make this so much complicated. You are making it complicated. That is why the money is complicated for you. Don't make this so much complicated. It's too simple. Make it simple. I don't know how long I have to tell that. So where I was maybe you don't know about the bias. So you are bullish, but market is falling. Okay, in that day, for example, here you are bullish for any reason. You are thinking this market will go higher, but this market is falling. Wait for something to be taken and trade some specific area. What do I mean by that? Here you have this sell side liquidity, right? Think you are bullish. Don't think that you are bearish. Think you are bullish. So what you will do, you are seeing this market is falling. Remember that gap. That is the 15-minute gap. Okay, remember that gap. So you are seeing that this market is falling. Okay, falling, 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 falling. You have seen this clean sell side liquidity over there. Cleared that liquidity. After clearing that liquidity, it started to go higher. Are you going to take that buy? No. It is called random reversal. Okay, I got a lot of mock by that random reversal. But those people who believed in me, they know what is it really meaning. After taking the liquidity, it has to reach in a level which is called the fair value gap. Market never goes for the fair value gap. It always go for the liquidity. But after taking the liquidity, it needs a fair value gap to reverse. Not always the fair value gap, sometimes order block, but make it very easy to understand right now. Fair value gap. I called it a resting place. After taking the food, if I tell you start running, you won't be able to do that. Do you know why? Because you are full. You need a resting room to take some rests. No, I'm not missing anything, brother. It's lunch hour. Around the lunch hour, there is no trade which is valid. Okay, around the lunch hour, no trade is valid, by the way. This is some rules I never break. Lunch hour 11:30 to 12:50, no trade is valid. Sometimes I break the 12:50 area and go for the trade around 12:40, which is very rare depending on a lot of other things. But of course, I always try to be strict with these rules. Lunch hour, no trade. First of all. Secondly, even if it was not lunch hour, I wouldn't go for the sell because market was above the just above the new week opening gap. So that entry is not also not valid. By the way, guys, I'm just going to finish it, but let me finish it like this way. If you are bullish and you are seeing this market is falling, first let him take that sell side liquidity and come to this gap. Then wait for the setup. If you find the setup, take the buy. Just don't change your thinking or process because you are bullish but you are seeing market is falling. Like yesterday, maybe you are bullish and you are seeing that this market is falling. Don't just change your bias. Wait until the liquidity to be taken, trade in a very specific area, then go for the buy. This is how you will be able to make that 3000 TP very easily. And if you are keep coming with our life, I will make you the bias king. 99% of the time, not 99%. I'm a bullshit. I'm a bullshit trader. Okay. 90% of the time, your bias will be right. If you focus on my explanation, if you focus where I'm focusing, sometimes I'll be wrong. I'm not saying 100% of the time I'm right, but 90% of the time you will see that my bias is right. All you have to do, focus, listen to me, take the notes. Stop putting your opinion on me. Stop doing that. Okay, I know that you are better than me. But if you do that, if you try to push your opinion to me, like you are looking for buy, I'm looking for sell, and you are pushing me to think about buy, both of us will be okay. It will be harmful for both of us because I won't be able to explain or express myself more frequently or more friendly. And of course, 90% of the time you will be wrong. That's my challenge. 90% of the time, if you go against me, you will be wrong. 90% of the time, just 10% of the time, you will be right. I'm not saying it because you can see my previous live as well because I'm coming here almost near about 2 years now in live. But yeah, now these days I'm getting a little more viewers, like 200 something viewers I'm getting it. Yeah, I think a good trade can form if there is a consolidation in the aim. Of course, man, it can happen as well. Great day, great knowledge, bro. Have an awesome one. Boom. Congratulations, Big. Thank you for that boom, brother. By the way, if it take that sell side liquidity and reach to this gap before the PM session, maybe around the PM session, I will be confused about taking buy or sell. But if it is not taken by the PM session, then of course this is going to be my target. And I believe this market will come today, at least until here. If it is overzealous, then I don't know. It will be broken this and then take this on or not. But my target is until this top of this gap. So until market doesn't come here, I will only look for sell. No buy is valid to me. After reaching here, I have to think again because when market will come here, today's job will be done. Just job is done means job is done. 1250 penny, 1250. Okay. Hey Jamie, thank you brother. Okay, guys, I'm really done. I'm so sorry to take some of your times. Uh, but yeah, from now I will start to talk about this half an hour little announcement something like I will call it psychological things, but I will come with different matters or different topics every day. I'll try to come okay like this way because motivation is not going to help you. Motivation never helps people to grow. It's your willing, it's your discipline, it's your own trying that is going to change you. Discipline is the key. Motivation, if I tell you, if I motivate you today, tomorrow it will be like smaller. The day after tomorrow, it will be more smaller. And one day the motivation is gone. So you have to work by yourself. Stop thinking fast target profit hit. Stop thinking that. That's all. Thank you guys. Thank you, Sujivan. Thanks for that, brother. It's good to come back and listen to what you have been saying for the past half an hour. Okay, man, Suzy one. But thank you guys. Thanks for all of your support. I really appreciate that. Before closing the stream, make sure that you have leave a like, and if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe to our channel if you want. Thank you guys for being over here. Thank you, Fanny. See you guys. Bye bye.